Hey, welcome everybody to the Legendary Tales. We are streaming. Okay, I'm sorry. I am I'm tired, but it's okay. So before we get started, I want to let you guys know that we do have an emote now. If you type in ledge L-E-G, wait, is it the? I don't even know.
You just had to make it like the hardest shit to type ever.
Well, no, it gave me a prefix. It automatically set a prefix into it.
Oh, so, I guess because you're an affiliate.
It's leg what? It's leg.
I don't know.
The leg 95.
The leg 95. Capital third? Legend. Capital S snide.
Just open in the emote menu and click it manually.
Yeah, we have an emote.
Konami code, for God's sakes, guys.
Well, that's because it gave it a prefix and I didn't get to choose it. So.
Oh, look at that, Mogamax, the first emote.
I know, right? Speaking of which, I have to turn on the tracker again because Mogamax exists now. Dang, you edited that last one with 13. You still have that. So. You still have that inspiration as well. I'm pretty sure.
Do I? Let me see. I think I used it. I'm not sure.
All right. I hope everyone's doing well today, especially my players, because it's been so long since we played. It's been a whole week.
Yes.
It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm not Percy anymore.
Hey, shut up, you're dead. I shaved it off for D&D, so.
So who's recapping?
That would be Gareth. I'm sorry. Elgar.
Elgar Leafbottom.
And you need to change your name in Roll20.
Still on
well. You are not Percy anymore. Percy's a dead guy doing dead guy stuff.
Yeah, just rub it the fuck in, Devin. Jesus. Killing off our characters. I worked hard on that character.
Say hi to Sking.
Oh,
no.
So who's recapping?
Last time we started at the end of kind of killing off my zombified brother, the mold manifestation of Eggbert, which we chased down into the forest. He nearly killed my dad, but we managed to bring him back to life. And we noticed that octopus eyeballs were crawling out of the skull of my dead brother's body. The brother that I snapped the neck of course, 50 years ago. It led us to the conclusion that powerful cultist magic was at play, which obviously, ties in with all the black mold and the octopus and the nautilus symbology we've been seeing. My dad, when we brought him back to consciousness, realized that this wasn't normal. This wasn't meant to happen. He had buried the body normally in the kind of family graveyard. Everything should have been, above board. But we figured that would be a good place to start to go and explore. On the way back to the town, we realized that the honeycomb virus, which had been inflicting my family, had kind of returned back to normal, that had all been remedied. The bodies that were hung up in the trees no longer had the larvae, the baby wasps inside them or whatever. Helphicus desecrated my grandma's body by cutting her down from the tree and then dry humping her or something. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do with that, but he was a real mean boy about it. I didn't notice any of that, of course. That's a little bit metagaming. Egg from Green Hope, my uncle, or my great side uncle from twin brothers twice removed, came and told us how he can throw trees, because Mogamax said he could climb trees. And we found out that my mum, my uncle are both recovering from the honeycomb virus. My ex-bride-to-be, Amelia, popped along and said hello, but I wasn't there. I was standing by my brother's grave very conveniently to avoid any awkward conversations. We realized that there was an illusion magic spell being used on the grave as well, and it was hiding a crypt underneath the burial spot of my brother. So we allowed Helphicus to go exploring, go crawling military style on his elbows and his knees down the stairs, figure out what was going on. We followed him down, and we found an ancient drow burial ground filled with caskets and tombs of ancient soldiers who had apparently fought against a historic evil several hundred years ago. We met an old drow guy who was lying to us about some other beings being in this underground kind of crypt area. We met a fuck ton of skeletons, which Mogamax killed with the click of his finger. They were just dead. Skeleton King gone, no big problem, just destroyed. the rest of this crypt we explored a little bit, and we found a sarcophagus, something that was holding like an evil energy. And I think Linnea was the one that discovered that there was arcane runes from gods that had been used to protect this plane from a real like evil magic or an evil being. So we decided that it would be a good idea. Well, I said we decided. Everyone except Helficus decided it would be a good idea to not open it. He tried to go and crack it open, but we managed to dodge that bullet. So we kind of hit a dead end going on our quest towards the cultists there. But as we tried to leave the crypt, all four of us got assaulted by like 30 tentacled beasts, big ones, small ones, armor-plated ones. So we retreated back into the crypt with this coffin with this beast that the gods had protected. And we filled the hallway with ball bearings. Luckily, we have a party member who carries 10,000 ball bearings. And we tried to defend ourselves. Luckily, Linnea and I broke free of this charm magic, which was making us hallucinate these like, hundreds of evil guys. And we had to very cleverly harm our party, protect them. We had to protect them by harming them. We shot arrows at Mogamak and we slapped fireballs into Helficus or something to stop him from attacking us and blowing us up, because all these tentacles were a figment of our imagination. And once we were safe yet again, Helficus decided to go fondle some cups, and he opened up a poison toxic room, which he walked into, nearly died again, then cast Chaos Bolt onto a coffin that was chained to the ground, and wild magic started spurting off everywhere. So he had cloud of smoke, flumps, butterflies, everything around him, and Mogamak had to, across the ball bearings, very daintily rolling, he got 2 natural 20s off of 1 roll on an acrobatics, get across the ball bearings, save Helficus once more, and get us to the end.
If that wasn't clear, Helficus didn't die somehow once again.
Somehow.
Every episode. It's 1 roll away from dying, never dies.
I'm very powerful. Very powerful character. It's well designed.
So powerful.
Yeah. I mean, I theory crafted this, so
Sure you did.
it's just coming into play now.
All right. So you guys have managed to get back to, I believe you are in the undergrowth at the Leaf Bottom house currently. I believe that's where you are. What are you guys doing? What was your purpose of coming here initially is the question.
Talk to my mum about mushrooms. So we should probably go do that. Let's go see Mummy.
She's not my mummy. Don't.
No.
Mother?
No.
Mum? Mummy?
Mom, Mummy,
Oh my.
Mom,
Mummy?
Mom, Louis.
Mother?
Louis. Okay, so the 4 of you head back with Papa, who is Jelly at this point, very nearly. Is anyone are you carrying him, Mogamak, or are you just?
That sounds great. I'll carry him.
Okay, because he's not ambulatory. He cannot move on his own yet. He is regenning from the potion that Linnea gave him, but he is not quite there yet.
So he's like a partially formed soup.
Essentially, yes.
I believe that's called a stoop. It's a mixture of a stew and a soup.
Okay.
I'd call it a stoup, just because
Still
of
very
how it
gross.
looks. But that's just me. So you guys reach the house, and there's someone outside waiting for you.
Who is it?
It's a very beautiful young woman.
Shit. Who's in front? Am I in front? I guess I'm in front.
I don't want to be in front. That's for damn sure. I don't want to see this shit. I'm gonna go walk off to the side and go check on your mom or something, because I don't want to witness this very awkward conversation with your ex.
Go pick some flowers, Linnea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick some flowers. See you later. Good luck. Have fun storming the castle.
Go get some acorns.
Is there anything I can hide behind and just peep on the conversation that they're having?
If you'd like to make a stealth roll for me, you're more than welcome to try.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that, DM. Let's see.
What are you
There it
doing,
is.
Mogamak, as he's
I'd like to
attempting
Tides of
stealth?
Chaos this to get an advantage.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I would also like to stealth.
Well,
Well,
let's go
neither of
try.
you could get above her passive perception, so I need you to roll a D100 for me, Mister.
69.
And so it begins.
And
Eh.
so it begins is right.
I'm peeping on you.
When are you not creeping on him, though? That's the real question.
That's
That is
true.
the real question.
That one
You
time I teleported away. I was thinking about it though. I was still peeping in my head.
You each got your own rooms at the last tavern, and you still were creeping into Garrett's room.
I made my way in there eventually.
And then we discovered he had peed himself.
It smelled like piss. I don't
Yeah.
God damn it.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute.
No
know.
way. Yes.
the
God bless
stealth.
you, Alphicus.
Holy shit.
So
I told you.
just
I'll peep.
before you guys begin to walk and you see your ex, all four of you, Linnea, you start to walk away and you just hear a very like subtle thumping noise, and you can't see your own body anymore.
But kiss.
I'm going to sneak up to Amelia and whisper in her ear, "Forgive him. He's a good guy."
Are you trying to sound like someone else, or what are you trying to do?
I'm sounding like her conscience.
Make a deception check, please, at advantage because she can't see you.
How do you know what her conscience sounds like? How could you possibly know that?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go ahead and bend luck on this one for him.
Gimme.
Roll a d4. Roll a d4 for me.
Gimme
Elgar.
4.
Do you have sorcery points?
I don't fucking know, man.
I'm gonna say, as a lady, this definitely would not work. If you just heard a random man voice in my ear, forgive him. Yeah, that's totally my conscience.
No, I'm.
It totally
forgive
sounds
him.
like my ex-fucking boyfriend.
Forgive him.
You might as well just text message her late at night with all your
No, I'm
regrets
doing-
there, Elgar.
I'm doing an impression of her conscience in her voice.
She hears it.
That's
She doesn't. She
awful
doesn't really
dancing.
believe it. Then, like the invisible goblin sitting next to you bends luck, and then all of a sudden she's like, "You know what? I do kind of believe that man voice that I heard."
She just sighs poorly and says, "Elgar, I don't know how you did it, but I can't see you. But you know where I'll be when you want to come talk." She just walks away with her arms crossed in front of her her chest. She just walks away.
I grab her by the shoulder and say, "Yeah, okay. I was just fooling around. Didn't mean anything by it. It wasn't serious."
She looks at her arm and she still can't see you, and she just starts swinging.
Oh shit!
Dodge,
I resist.
resist.
She swings twice. Ah, it's just wildly swinging. So she can't really see you. So
I jump in the way. I won't let my friend get hit.
Man, he is really your bro. He's like willing
Yeah,
to
you're really-
like.
Invested in this.
Yeah, Jesus.
you sort of stumble right in front, and she baps you straight in the face for 3 damage. And
Oh, she must
you
be strong.
immediately becomes visible.
Purge, know your enemy.
And she just goes, "Excuse me? What
Does
is-
my nose bleed?
Who are you?" Yeah, she straight up hit you in the face.
All right.
we didn't get a chance to tell you before, but this is my life part.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna remember this.
Hey, if you can use me, I can use you.
Did you say
Oh.
life party?
Wait, did you say
Uh-uh.
life partner for
Yeah,
Helpicus?
for Helpicus.
Well, seeing as how your relationship is almost nearly that, I will give that to you. That it's not actually a lie. And she just goes, "Excuse me? Elgar, you and I are destined to be together, and I don't believe it."
It's a
You still
Gimli
believe what
Legolas
those-
thing.
Elgar, show yourself right
and
now.
my chaos bolt.
Show
Okay,
yourself
I
right
reveal
now.
myself. I come out of invisibility.
You can't. You have to wait out the minute unless someone either you take damage, or you can't willingly become uninvisible in this specific instance.
I kick Elgar in the shin.
It does no damage though.
fuck
Actually,
that.
the invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. So technically, she does hit you, but you are not revealed.
Okay. Attacks or cast a spell.
So if I attack Helphicus,
Punch the air.
I attack the air.
Magic missile, the darkness. Oh, the oldest D&D meme. So you come out and you like do a little bit of attacking or whatever, and Elgar, you reveal yourself. Helphicus, you reveal yourself.
No, I'm gonna get naked.
Oh god.
Amelia, you believe in the scripture, and I just can't follow that shit anymore.
And she looks at you and she says, "Excuse me? You literally have powers from the god we worship. He gave you powers, and you don't believe it?"
No, I believe in the god. I don't believe in the words written by elves and
Why
men
are-
that define.
Why are your hands so hairy?
you
You look different. Why are you so hairy?
I've come of age. I'm a grown man now. I was just a young boy when we first.
And it's just about this time that Linnea and Mogamak become visible. Linnea, did you walk away or were you just chilling?
I stopped because I was like, what the hell is happening? And are we gonna have to fight something again soon? Because I just, I'm used to this wild magic shit at this point. So I sat there the entire time and listened to this very uncomfortable conversation.
I'm just looking between Suit Man and my arms and everyone else talking.
No, they're okay. So they do appear in front of you. Like even Dad disappeared. So you're just like sitting there watching it,
Mm-hmm.
and just Helphicus, just as you're taking off your pants, you become visible again.
No, don't do it to me. I run away, hide behind the nearest bush.
I think that's Elgar.
So
Do you get it? Yeah.
What?
Am I a bush? Am I a big ginger bush? Is that what you're
Yeah.
trying to say right now, Mogamak?
Yes.
name of your sex tape.
Oh dear.
I hid in my bush.
So what are you doing, Elgar? Now
We
that
need to-
everyone is revealed.
This is Linnea, Mogamak, Helphicus. We're trying to save the world.
Oh,
There's bad shit happening.
as is tradition. So at least you're doing something good, right?
Yes, I'm finding my path my own way.
Well, just to let you know, I will be waiting for you when you get back from saving the world. Because I took some time, had some self-reflection, and I believe that we could still be together. It's not your fault what happened. I've entirely blamed that man over there, and she points directly at Dadgar.
Well,
What
this
I
is
do.
what you.
Oh, you're
He's a
talking about the
naughty
soup.
man.
My bad.
It's entirely gonna be
The
Elphicus's
Superman.
fault somehow. Guess not.
Sorry, you were cutting out, Gary. What'd you say?
We need to speak to Mother.
Mother.
And
Mother.
she walks in there with. Is everyone walking inside then?
Yes.
Yep.
You guys walk inside, and your mother is sitting there cooking what appears to be a very large breakfast of some sort. She sort of appears to be hunched in a very strange manner, almost like Linnea would recognize it as someone recovering from like a broken rib or some sort of injury that's happened internally that she's just sort of coddling in a way. What are you doing, Elgar?
I go and hug Mum. Big hug. I cartwheel towards her and then hug her.
She looks at you and she receives your hug and she hugs you back.
Mom,
Of course it smells like cinnamon. Sarek, of course it does. It always
course
smells
it-
like cinnamon in here. You hug her and she looks at you and she says, "Well, you came here for something specific, correct?"
It's good to see you well again, Mum. We were all so worried with that loss, but we are here on very important business, and I don't think we have much time. We've dealt with the problems here. The evil brother mold zombie monster will not be bothering you anymore. But we need some information about some mushrooms.
Okay. Go into my library and grab. There are 3 books. They're red, green, and green. The one's dark green and one's light green. They sort of have a silver embellishment on them. Go grab the books and take them with you. Learn all you can. Because I don't honestly have the ability to just sit and talk at the moment. I am not feeling well. I just want to get you guys breakfast and get you on your way. But take the books. Take the books.
Okay, we have to leave Dad here. Just when he comes to, tell him I forgive him.
Has he been out this whole time?
Yes, he's been unconscious the entire time.
Also, let him know that he'd be good with some garlic bread.
What's his current hit points in relation to mine?
It's just like staring down a corpse.
Just
It's like,
hold
you
my-
better not be more powerful than
He's,
me.
he's around half of your current hit points
Okay.
right now.
That's pretty good. That's like better than half of our party members.
Well, yeah, but he's been regenning for quite some time at the moment.
Can I ask what sort of breakfast she's cooking?
The standard eggs, bacon, cinnamon rolls.
Is there any fruit?
There's plenty of fruit actually.
Just slices of things like
No watermelon.
I wasn't gonna ask.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't necessarily.
No, he's just concerned that we're gonna get scurvy because we don't really eat much fruit in our
Yeah,
journeys, you know.
Need some
Speaking
more
of which,
vitamin.
it's
vitamin
time to
D.
poop.
It's a poop time.
I feel
A
like
little
that's
bit,
not a very
little
good...
runny. A little
Can
runny.
we pull up
You need
the
more fiber. You need
smelled
some
weird.
fruit.
the poop table?
Poop table.
Yeah, the wild poop table.
Mhm.
I would say that's pretty
What is-
good. I would say that's a good it's a good
A
poop.
28's a good poop.
Well, no, it's high is bad, right? Is it? Do we decide?
it?
Is the
Did we
lowest?
decide
I
that?
assume.
Well, it depends,
Why is
like-
one should be bad? Ones are bad. Why would
that's
why would
true.
not be?
That's
Well,
true.
maybe you want to be somewhere like in the middle. Like high is like too creamy, and then like a low is
Yeah,
like
maybe
solid.
no, maybe 100 is like rock hard and it hurts you. You bleed
It's
a
like
little
a-
bit. You know.
It's like a brick.
You
So-
actually
yeah.
take
It
damage.
run-
So
So
you're
maybe like
impacted.
Jesus.
so maybe like the 35 to like 80 is like your ideal poop. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's a little bit less than ideal, but
That
then
would make
again, you
sense.
guys did fight an enormous zombie creature.
Oh yeah, I mean I shit my pants back there in the dungeon. Actually, this is just whatever's left.
Oh, I thought that was Elphicus using that
cra-
spell again.
No,
that
it
smells
was
like
him actually pooping
diarrhea.
his pants because
Oh,
he was the
no.
last. He was the last one out, right? The last one out of the illusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
the creamy aftermath of the crypt poo.
Yep.
So,
I take the books.
Elgar, you're going to grab the books.
Yep.
And they are small, small, like short story, like volume size books. They're not huge volumes by any means. They are not tomes. They're just little
Mushroom is
informational-
digest.
It's
Essentially,
Beetle the
that's
Bard, but with mushrooms.
essentially that's what it is. And as you skim over them for a second before you put them in your backpack, they are information about spores and all sorts of how mushrooms work in a nutshell, what mycelia is comparatively to the leaves or fruit of the mushroom, which you can see. Basically everything that has to do with that. I'm not letting you speak Elvish. That's not happening. No grenade launchers, no watermelons, and no Elvish. But you do have your book that you are reading, correct?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Okay.
Does Helficus have pants on yet?
Elphicus only has pants on because he got caught in the middle of taking his clothes off.
Okay.
And all of his backpacks, right?
Yep.
They're on the ground.
I mean, he's probably like Superman right now because he took off his training weights basically.
He's like Goku.
Probably like
He took off
jump
his...
3 times higher.
Yeah.
No, that's Piccolo. I think.
No, they both do it. They both did
Was
it at
it?
one point.
Both
It's
did it?
Piccolo
Okay.
first, but then it was Goku like way later in the series.
Gotcha.
I'm such a nerd,
Gotcha.
but it's fine. That's some super nerd stuff right there. That we're playing D&D.
Okay.
It's fine. You guys grab the books. What's your plan now, Elgar? What are you doing?
I want to find the champagne mushroom, dark soul, black sky, faces and limbs.
Can anybody draw?
Sure.
Maybe somebody should like make some drawings and distribute them. You know, pull a hand and be mace.
I could do
Spread
that.
the
I'm an
spread the good word.
alchemist.
Make a diagram. You know, and then we can all
Kill my son and
But
consult.
I didn't see the mushroom.
be
though.
illiterate.
Oh, you didn't? Who did?
No, I didn't see that.
Was that Elgar and?
Elgar and you,
Gareth,
right?
Gareth, if you draw me a physical picture of what you saw as a mushroom, I'll give you inspiration.
It was Elgar and Helficus.
Elgar
I
and
think, or
Helficus.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Elgar and Elficus at the
It
time.
was Elficus at
Mm.
the time. That's true.
Yep.
Speaking of which, you only have 5 days to get a chain demon left. If you still want to follow that.
If you want to be a third race.
I'm just trying what I saw with the mushroom.
Okay.
Why are they
That's-
happy?
There were faces on it. Remember?
Yeah, but they weren't happy faces.
No, they
were
were not happy faces.
Some of them weren't happy. Look at that one.
Oh, you're right. There's one unhappy face.
See that?
Whoa, he's pretty
Not
unhappy.
happy. Check yourself before you
Are
wreck
those
yourself.
mushroom feet?
No, those
Yeah.
are
Faces on-
those are faces.
Mm-hmm.
They're like
Okay.
smaller mushrooms at the base of that mushroom.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mushrooms got mushrooms, man.
Oh, is this mushroom to scale? Is how big the mushroom was? Huh?
Oh dang!
Yeah, like if you look.
It's like a world mushroom.
So are you guys
goes into
heading?
outer
Are you guys
space.
gonna head back to the capital?
Are we done
That sounds
here?
good.
That's entirely up to Elgar.
Elgar, are we
Yes.
done here?
We done here.
Let's go. I'm done with this place.
As you guys begin to leave, it's early morning, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock ish. You walk outside and you begin to make your way toward the edge of the forest. It takes you about 2.5, 3. It takes a while for you to get back. Essentially, what's up? You look like you
Can
want
I
to say
assume we've
something.
long rested? Have we
No,
rested?
you have not long.
Did we dungeon overnight? Is that what happened?
Oh no, you did long rest into the dungeon, but then you came straight out and you came back and then fought zombie bro.
Should we long
No,
rest
not-
before we leave?
No, the dungeon zombie bro was before we went into his grave.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So yes, you have rested. You have definitely rested.
Oh, thank God.
Cool. I needed those HP points.
Those spell slots back.
How many hit dice do I get for a long rest?
That's the mushroom,
incredible,
by the
Gareth.
way.
Those
Sure.
people.
Is that a
That
rose?
looks so torturous.
No,
That
it's
looks
a-
phallic, Gareth. That's a shitty drawing.
Fuck you.
I'll give you inspiration. It was effort made, and I appreciate the effort that you make on this one, Elgar.
Do you just have like a red
Dude,
crayon
he
sitting
has
on your
probably a box.
I
Of
have
do you have a
Sharpies.
bunch of? Oh, I thought you
Oh.
said. I thought you had a bunch of Crayola markers.
Always be prepared.
I can't see anything yet.
Oh, I have Sharpies.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
what looks better. Right.
Oh
Oh,
no.
uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez, he's got a whiteboard. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm fucked.
The artist is at work. Dude, he's drawing way faster than you were drawing too.
Yeah.
This is...
He's got like a lot of fury behind that.
It's dead.
Oh, he's mad.
Man, what is he
He's
gonna
a
do with
tortured
it?
artist.
Just think of all the things Helficus could do with advantage on one of his rolls.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking about. He's like, oh my gosh, I could get advantage without using a wild magic surge. Okay.
You guys have never seen anything like this before.
It's gonna be a dick.
Do you need more?
Oh, of course.
Wow.
Don't
It's actually incredible
be.
how similar that was to when he drew before.
That is very
should
true.
put- You should put eyes on the top middle line. That way it's not as obvious that
I did. It's there.
Is it? Okay, I just couldn't see him. Okay.
There. Is that more?
Did you smush it? Yeah. You're smearing it, I think. I don't know.
I'm smearing everything.
You guys
Can I get
begin to make your
inspiration?
way. Yes, I will give you inspiration for that.
Oh, that was
Oh my god.
very well deserved.
Thank
Totally.
you.
All right, we're making our way to the capital.
Yes, you guys make your way to out of the undergrowth, and you go towards Green Hope, and you're met with the giant trees are slowly making their way. They're barely even visible with their movement. What are you doing?
It's just like slowly turning.
He's enjoying himself.
The giant trees are walking in Green Hope. Is that what you
No,
said?
they're walking away from Green Hope. They were in their surrounding formation, and they're slowly crawling their way out.
Stop doing that.
I have to go normal.
I'm just
slow.
distracted.
And you're met immediately. They sort of make their way. They make their way out, and an entrance is made, and directly in front of you is Egg. Egg is just chilling. What do you do?
I'm freaked out because I don't know how he got here so fast because he was just in undergrowth too. He was,
Egg.
wasn't he? Am I wrong?
Yeah, Egg was burying the bodies and stuff. He was dealing with all the wasp.
He has a twin.
Be an adventurer, guys. Like maybe he's got, some spells or something that make him able to just everywhere. Maybe he does tree walking.
Egg, how are you so fast?
Because that's who I am. I'm Egg. I'm
So-
fast and I'm strong.
So Egg, did you like climb onto a tree and then throw the tree to get here faster?
Well,
He's a trebuchet.
you could say that.
Okay.
Tree walking. So, what's the situation, Egg? What's been going on since we last saw you?
I buried his brother. Oh, it was unpleasant. But
Did you find anything weird with the bodies other than the obvious?
I did find this thing inside of him. I didn't mean to, but I squished his chest and a bunch of black ooze came out. And he pulls out a small, brown leather pouch. He's like, I believe that you know what this is. And he just hands it straight to Linnea.
Oh boy, it's
What-
another one of
what-
these seeds.
What did it taste like, Egg?
It tastes, I didn't eat it. What's wrong with you?
He's lying.
Why would he eat it?
Can I insight check?
Sure.
I mean,
Oh, I'm
how
gonna
else
use
do people
my
get fat?
I'm gonna use my initiative.
He's not
and,
lying.
Roll with an advantage.
He's not lying. I told you.
Okay. I just had to
Was that
really
your
make sure.
inspiration you just used?
Yeah, I used my initiative.
Your inspiration?
That's what I said.
Okay.
So yeah, he's not lying, guys. He didn't eat it.
Egg, if you find any more of these, send a raven or a bird to the capital, to the what's our guild name again? Fuck. I just know it's a Murderers Guild.
Murder Hobo Guild.
Murder Hobo Guild. Yeah, send it to the Slayers Guild and let us know immediately because you shouldn't be holding on to those. They're very, very dangerous, as you can see. What happened to the other egg?
No,
Bad egg.
I will keep them safe.
Okay.
Are you sure it's a seed? Isn't it? It's an ooze, right? I don't think. Have we ever seen it in ooze form?
No.
I open up the thing. What do I look at? Is it the seed?
It is a different. It is a seed, but normally the seeds that you see are very they're long and like sliver like.
Mhm.
This one seems to be shaped like a gemstone.
So
That's a little-
originally, do they look like a shard of a larger crystal, or do they look like their own formed thing? Typically,
Make a nature check actually to see if your character.
I've seen a lot of that in the wild for sure. Yep. there
Actually,
you go.
you surprisingly you do know that it would appear that they are shards from a much larger rock or crystal.
Hmm.
I've had to break some rocks in my day, and these look like shards a little bit.
Why'd you have to break rocks?
You are a shard expert.
I had
Definitely.
to eat somehow.
All right. Well,
I didn't eat the rocks for context, if that wasn't obvious.
we don't assume anything in this party, considering all the shit that we've seen. But we should probably get to the capital then and have them look at this, because this is slightly different than the original seeds that we found.
I concur. Let's head out, guys, to the capital. After shopping, which I have to make a shopping list.
No.
We don't have time for shopping. We have to go with haste.
How many days do we have for the chain demon, by the way?
5 days.
5, you said?
5 days.
I rustled through my papers for the contract.
I mean, maybe we should let him stop to get some ball bearings. That way, if we all turn invisible again, we'll be able to hear where he is, you know? That way he doesn't get lost.
Jingle when he walks?
I already have
You
about
should.
6,000
No,
of
you
them
said
left.
you said you used all of your ball bearings.
No, you let me pick them up. You let me pick them up.
No.
I don't remember that happening,
You just-
actually.
No.
You just don't remember.
No, definitely. You
That was
used
at
all
the
of your
start.
all of your ball bearings to cover that whole area.
He said
Okay.
it would take like a couple weeks for you to pick up all of them too, if I
Yeah,
recall.
don't you remember? That was
I'm
the
still in
you,
there. I'm picking
you
them
put
up.
your balls into my
Sack.
sack. Yeah, that was before we saw all of the monsters, and then you dumped all of them out.
I did.
Yeah, they're gone.
I did dump them all
Yeah.
out. Is there any ball bearing stores in Green Hope?
There is a blacksmith who can make ball bearings. You can see if he has any.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to the blacksmith and just peep and see what's up.
Okay.
I want to buy 15 more arrows.
Go ahead. If you have shopping lists, send them to me. And I will.
Elgar, do you want this arrow? And I point to the one still stuck in my back.
Oh,
Wait,
thanks.
I
I
just
just
took those out.
slept. I just slept with it the whole night. Totally.
Oh my
No,
god,
I'm just
Mogomac, come
kidding.
here. We need to take that out right now.
Okay, I want 14 arrows.
I want to brew a couple more of my potions while we're here.
Okay.
Can we take our long rest in the town since we technically need one, or did we have to be in the undergrowth?
No, you guys did. No, you can take it in the
Okay, cool.
I haven't looked at a shopping list in a while. Oh wait, you know what I really need is potions, actually. I've gone like 3 fights without healing potions.
That's all right. I usually have a couple on me.
I don't trust you all the time. I could just use a backup one. If you're...
Wow. Holy shit.
Look, when things are good, you're like, hey, let's gamble. When things are bad, I trust you, but like in those moments where I'm more nervous about it than you are,
Sometimes
I would be
you
nice to
know,
have a backup potion just in case.
Sometimes it's good to find out the properties of what I've
Mhm.
collected, because we don't know. It could be something really great. You could get even stronger. Like, for example,
Yeah.
you're getting stronger. I think Elgar's getting stronger. It's got
What if
some cat-like tendencies.
What
but...
if Helficus blows us all up and you're dead? Then I definitely don't know which potions are which. Think about
That's
that.
true. I should start labeling some of them at the very least.
If I'm dead, pour this down my throat. That's always the potion I'm taking for myself
No,
when you die.
it could be poison to orcs, half-quarter orcs.
Speaking of which, what is it like when I wake up? I'm going to inspect my weird body
growths?
changes. Yes, my adult puberty number 2.
So you look over yourself, and
I'm flexing while I do it a little bit, just to like make sure I'm still really strong.
yep.
Can I use know your enemy on my own muscles? It's a strength score on my muscles in comparison to
That's
my
exactly the
strength.
same as
Wait,
yours. What do you know?
Wow.
Which muscle group? Like you have to specify the specific muscle group.
Oh, definitely my upper body. I don't do
Okay.
legs that often.
Baby legs.
Is it
Mogomac,
roughly
got
the
baby
same as
legs.
his entire strength score?
Yeah.
You skipped leg day.
Good to know.
So you guys are you're resting and you look at yourself with your mirror that you have, and the growths on your joints have gotten much. They were sort of pliable scales before.
Mhm.
You were able to like move them around, and they've hardened significantly since then.
So how much square footage of my body do they cover? You don't have to give me the exact amount, but like, what are they covering? You said they're scales. You said they're kind of pliable. Does that mean they're stuck on the outside of my skin effectively? I'm having trouble envisioning what it's like to have scales on my body. Anyone got psoriasis here?
So the best idea that I can give you is imagine take all your joints, right?
Mm-hmm.
And put elbow pads on them. Elbow
Okay.
pads, knee pads, shoulder pads up here, and
Mhm.
then glue them to your body.
So I'm like a football player now, basically.
Sort of. It's just wherever your joints are, the scales have begun to grow over those places specifically.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's almost like your body is adapting to its flaws in the fact that your joints are your weakest point.
I sent you my shopping list, by the way.
But they're just like, when you say like elbow pads, are they thicker? Are they coming off of my body, or are they
Yes,
just
they're
like there are
growing
scales?
Out, no, they're growing out of the bones specifically.
Like a spike is coming out, like I'm Wolverine from the elbows, or like
No, a scale.
it's just like
it's growing.
becoming.
It's growing directly outward to make a large scale that covers your elbow.
So it's more like a light armor that's spreading across my skin. Is that how you would describe it? You're probably looking at ball bearing lists right now. I understand.
I am, and the most of the things he sent me, he doesn't have proficiency in.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need proficiency in?
You're not proficient with weaver's tools. You're not proficient with a miner's pick. You're not proficient. Oh, you are proficient with a blowgun, but they don't sell a blowgun here. You're not proficient with a pan flute. I will give you the playing card set.
Let him get a pan flute and have him screech terribly as he tries to learn it, because that's very on brand for him.
I will give you the ball bearings at twice the price, double the price.
That's okay. I'm rich. Give me your finest ball bearings, sir.
I don't even know what a pan flute looks like.
What about the 2-person tent?
Oh, that's
How
a
much
pan
weight
flute?
are you carrying right now total?
I don't know.
With all that gear that I let you have, that I'm giving you.
I'm at 100 total weight. And what is it? Times my strength?
15 times your strength.
15 times 8. 120. I have 20 more pounds that I can carry, but I can give I'm actually -7 because Mogamak has my bedroll, so why is a bedroll 7 pounds? What is this thing made of, like iron?
It's
What
an
the
old
hell?
it's an old school sleeping bag.
They were heavier back then.
He's
Because like
got it,
wool and
though.
stuff is heavier than like plastic.
Yeah, it's probably made of wool and leather. So yeah.
So if he was low strength relatively as a 2-foot man, and now he's like a 6-foot man,
He's very skinny.
does that mean he's just like ultra skinny?
He's
Okay.
ultra skinny, yeah.
I was muscular before.
I guess so, apparently. In a child way, yes.
A very muscular child. Watch your ball bearings. 1 gold piece for 1,000.
A two
40
person tent would probably be about 30 pounds.
Okay, well
30 or 40 pounds. It would probably be
yeah,
extremely heavy.
I can drop some shit, so
Does anybody sell healing potions in this town?
Absolutely.
What is their cost? I'm sorry, I didn't look any of this up.
Healing potions, normal
Sure.
healing potions are 50 gold apiece.
Yeah, you're getting a motherfucking bargain when you get them from me. I'm handing them out for free. Only
So,
to you guys, though. Everyone else has to pay.
So if I make space for the tent, I can have the 2-person tent.
Yep.
Is the tent large enough for a large elvish man and like a demon size?
Yes. The tents you'd be purchasing are built for medium-sized creatures.
Okay, all right, that's good. Comfortably? What about a bird?
Oh, the skink fits everywhere.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Skink will make
So-
room for herself.
So after finding out that the potions are 50 gold, I'm gonna scoff and like look at my coin purse, and then look back up, and then just walk. I'm gonna leave the building, and then I'm gonna go find Lene, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, will you sell me some healing potions that you're sure are healing potions?"
Oh, okay, that's smart. Now we're getting commerce going on here. Can I? How does that work, there, DM? Can I make some in bulk?
I would say the time required, you have to actually take time to do it.
Okay, so if he can put in an order, and then the next time we long rest, I can provide, perhaps.
Or or if you're taking some time, like if in traveling, if you're
Mhm.
taking some time to brew said potions, and that's all you're doing, you're not doing anything else except for brewing your potions, I'll let you have that.
Okay. So how many can he have from me brewing potions? I guess is the next question, because otherwise it's too OP if he just places an order for like 50 potions or something.
Oh no, I would say at most you'll make 5 at a time. I would say 5 per day outside of your normal ones that you make for long resting.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll write that down.
The entire
How
stream
much
is a
money?
bit quiet. It does look quiet. I wasn't looking at it. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if I can turn it up a bit. All right. It might also be this one. I could turn myself up. Okay.
I know normal market value.
Yeah, known market value was how many?
50 gold apiece.
50
gold
gold.
a piece.
I should
Well,
have told you that.
I
They're
already
20
knew.
gold market value.
No, they're not. And I'm still gonna give you a deal because you guys are my family, and I feel weird taking money from you, so I'm gonna mark them as. I'm gonna put them as 1 gold each, but you have to take a mystery potion every time.
Do I know which one's a mystery potion?
No. 1 gold each.
So it's shot and
can't-
chaser.
I can't
Linnea's
pass that
shot
up.
and chaser.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will be
pretty
your
much.
guinea pig for 1/50th of the cost.
Oh, there is
that's,
no music. That's right.
That's way too good a price. So
Oh,
wait, does that
that's
mean
great.
I'm only buying 4 healing potions and
Yeah,
1
you-
mystery potion.
Yep.
That's fucked up, but okay.
So, but
Can't
you're
pass up
only
a deal that
spending
good.
5 gold.
And that's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
Damn it, she got me through economy. Okay.
Just got economied.
And 4 of these are for sure going to be healing potions.
Yes, 4 will definitely be healing potions.
Well, the mystery potions are actually described as having a different. Healing potions are usually wispy with like they're like opaque yellow or white color, and then your mystery potions are actually described as a different. What the heck?
But that's fun if you can tell which one does which. Can't I just put them in black bottles or something so he can't see?
I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that.
Yes.
It seems
It does make sense that you'd put them in black bottles so the sun doesn't get to them too.
That's true. Or
or
amber
UV
bottles at the very
UV
least.
blocking bottles would be the idea.
Yeah, because magic potions have to deal with UV.
They might. You don't know.
They definitely might, actually. That's a good point.
Okay. I'm just going to put 5. Well, I don't have them yet. When can you have them for me?
It'll take me a day's worth of travel? Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick.
So on your way to the capital,
Okay,
you'll have it
already.
by the time you reach it.
Okay, I'm just going to put them in my inventory now so I don't forget. How about that?
Okay.
5 mystery potions.
And I will
I'm
mark.
gonna read mushroom books.
1
One of
bomb
them.
in parentheses. Are these 1 pound each?
They should be like relatively not even.
No, I don't
not
think
even
I
a
don't
pound.
think healing potions actually weigh a significant amount.
Oh my god, healing potions are 50 gold each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? That's all my
Boy,
money.
do I have a deal for you.
I know. Can you believe it, dude? That's outrageous.
It's
Why
ridiculous.
would you pay 50 gold when you can just get them from your alchemist for low cost?
In this economy? I already bought it.
Support local business.
You bought it already? That was
I-
fucking stupid.
It was stupid.
Think
Could
of all
she
the
make
ball
me?
bearings you could have fucking had.
Could she make me a tent as well?
No.
What the hell?
I'm not your mom, okay? I can't just make everything.
Mom, make me a
Oh,
tent.
we still have all the platinum. We just don't want to spend it because we're cheap. Okay. At least
This is
that's me.
true.
I might need it for things.
All right.
Elephants.
Does my plate mail still fit, by the way?
It does.
Okay, sick. Then I'm
Is
ready
there
to
a-
travel the rest of the way.
Is there a barber in the town?
There is actually.
I would like to get my
Hair did.
yeah, my arms and my hands trimmed.
All right, it's gonna be 8 gold.
But I get to keep the trimmings, right?
I mean, if you want
Unless
to.
I steal them first. Oh.
Jesus, I would have cut your hair for 8 gold. Holy shit. I can shave you, dude. Are you trying to live vicariously through your D&D character right now?
Yep. Spend money.
Get haircuts?
So
I know.
after Elgar's haircut and Linnea starts brewing potions, Helficus is reading his book. Mogamak is admiring himself, as is tradition.
Yep. Exactly what I
Um,
was going to say.
you guys begin to make your way to the capital. You leave Green Hope, and you pass by the Brixton estate. Are you guys doing anything?
I'm
Does it
definitely
look-
curious. I'm eyeballing it. Eyeballing the shit out of the estate. Does it look the same?
It does
Less
not.
creepy?
It looks infinitely less creepy. And as you're walking past and you look over, there are tons of people. Like, you could see at least 5 or 6 people out front. It would appear that they have, the last 2 days you guys have spent in the undergrowth, they have been plowing and sowing seeds and remaking it into the, what is it? The produce powerhouse it was before. They're attempting to recreate their ability to generate food for this entire region.
I would like to approach, or at least call out to one of them from a non-threatening distance and say, "Hello there," and then say, "Have you guys been working here long?" Like, I'm not gonna make it obvious that we're the people that saved them or whatever, but I just want to like open a conversation and get some information.
Just as you do that, a very tall, woman, even for a dwarf, screams out to you, and she says, "I know you."
Where do you know me from? Did you see us here?
Make a history check.
Is it bad I couldn't tell if the dogs were part of the music or if that was.
They were before. that last one was Tango. for sure.
You don't recognize her, but Elgar immediately does.
Who is she?
Is it your 4th girlfriend?
She was the Medusa.
She's a dwarf?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
She a hot dwarf?
Yo,
How
get that
close are
sugar
we
mama
to,
money there, Elgar.
I'm looking up to her and I put my hand out. Don't bite me this time, please.
She says, "Oh,
That's the flirting.
if anything would happen, it would absolutely be." She just sort of looks at you and she sneers and she's like, she bites her bottom lip real hard.
I won't use teeth this time. That's what she should have said.
Shit. How you feeling?
I am fantastic. Thank
Yo,
you.
go get that MILF money, dude.
The MILF money.
Go get that MILF money.
Everything back to normal?
Not quite. And she walks through the gate and you realize that she is giant. She is huge for a dwarf. She actually, the top of her head is at the top of your horse's head.
Wow, that's a very tall dwarf.
That's
Is
a
that a
tall for, like,
special
humans?
kind of dwarf or like mixed race or?
She sort of looks like her transformation hasn't fully gone through yet. Like her hair seems to be, it sort of looks like vines. It no longer looks like snakes, but it does look like vines, but it looks the same texture as her hair would be normally. And she appears to be in like midway through her transformation.
So like Kerrigan,
Yeah.
half Zerg.
Or I was going to say like the predator haircut, the predator hair from,
Very similar, yeah.
yeah.
So what happened with the stone shaper heart?
Oh, I consumed it. to remove my curse and save my people.
That must have been very crunchy.
Not really. I just had to crack it open and drink the. I don't actually know what was inside, but let's call it ichor that was inside. It was not pleasant.
Ah, I
No
would've
more
liked to have
walking
sampled
backwards
it.
then?
No more walking backwards. We're getting back to
Ha-
producing wheat and other plants for the.
Barn-like.
Oh, the
Yeah, I was gonna say,
barn.
how's your barn? Yeah.
She goes, well, it sort of disappeared. I mean, there's a giant crater in the ground now where it used to be. We're working on rebuilding that. Not really sure
Whole
what that
barn
was
is gone?
about. The whole barn is gone, yeah. Was not a good time.
I hope you had insurance on that.
Do you have time to go spend some time with your duvet?
Oh, you're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Surely you understand what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
There's a room with a piano, a bed, and a duvet.
What about it? You've seen it, obviously.
Let's go romp around with your duvet. Let's light the fire ablaze.
I mean, if I had time, I would. But maybe next time you come this way.
Oh damn, Elgar, she's not even making time for you. Do not waste yourself on someone who will not prioritize you, okay, dude?
You're right, Linnea.
Man, ever since he got a haircut, he's so confident.
We'll do that to a person when you get your hair did, you know?
All that ginger arm and palm hair, it's all gone.
Is there a superstition
Actually,
or like a
I need you to
stereotype
make a
that dwarves
Constitution saving throw right now for a very specific reason.
are dwarves attracted to dudes with red hair at a greater than average rate?
Make a history check. See if you know that.
That sounds like a yes to me. I think that sounds like a very accurate superstition.
Well, we'll never know, though, Pokeback. We'll never know.
It would make sense to a specific degree depending on what clan of dwarves they are.
Okay.
And from what you remember, the Stone Shaper was a giant ginger dwarf. There are no watermelons.
You might be able to put an order in during watermelon season, since they're growing produce.
I would like to put an order in.
Elgar, you're sort of talking to her and flirting a little bit, and you feel your fingertips begin to. This pressure begins to develop in your fingertips.
I look at my hands.
As you look at your hands, your fingernails turn black and elongate and begin to peel the skin back in the middle of your fingertip as claws begin to protrude from your fingers.
Linnea.
It's nothing a good manicurist can't clean up for you. Don't worry. You've just paid 7 gold for a haircut. You can afford a manicure.
8 gold. This is going to be
Yeah.
another fucking 20.
I mean, I can file them down for if you want. I'm gonna keep those like shavings, but you know.
And the claws, your fingers actually begin to, like, you can feel that your hands are changing specifically. Your fingers widen significantly and the claws develop in your fingers. And actually, you're able, even as you're sitting there looking at your hands, and even the lady's looking at you like, what's wrong with you? You feel your jaw change slightly. It begins to push forward a little bit, just slightly. The claws in
What-
your fingers, like, develop, and then they immediately suck back into your hands. So it looks like you have normal hands, but you just have little slits on the tips of your fingers that you can withdraw claws if you need to.
Look, you can't even notice that they're
Sick.
there. See? Isn't that exciting? Now you can like climb buildings and shit. You should be thanking me.
As you're watching him, Linnea, you see his jaw begin to push forward, stretch out a little bit, and 2 massive fangs on the bottom of his jaw protrude above his lip.
Now you look a little like Mogamak too. It's great. You're like brothers anyways.
This is all very sudden, right?
It
Like,
is.
All this shit's just
It
like
is.
happening.
It is.
I get down on my knees, clutch onto my emblem, and just start praying to God. What the fuck is happening? I've got saber-toothed, claw-handed, ginger hair, palm. What the fuck? What time of day it is? Is it just like middle of the day right now? It's not full moon or some shit. This is just
Look,
randomly happening.
Make a perception check.
I don't know if your god's gonna be able to cure you of the ginger bit, but
Ouch!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ouch!
You do notice that for some reason, directly to your east and west, the sun is directly above you, but on your east and west, there are there's a half moon coming directly above the horizon, but it takes up way more than you remember.
So the moon is closer than normal?
Yeah.
There's 2 moons.
Interesting.
That's no moon.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is somebody standing on the building with their ass out? Is that what we're looking at?
Not wrong
it
types of
Helficus?
moons.
So I didn't take my pants off this time.
Yet.
I can make it 3 moons, guys.
That, I'm gonna point up to the moon. I was be like, that is not my fault. Can I do a history check though and see
Sure.
if I remember?
How many moons are native to our planet?
1.
Okay, so there's too many moons right now.
Too many moons on the dance floor.
Is the moon within attacking distance?
No.
It looks like it.
Can I try?
I
No.
whisper under my breath, Shikwanish, what have you done to me?
As you do that,
Here we go.
As you do that, your body shakes horribly, and you feel the transformation pushes back just slightly, and your jaw pushes back, but your canines grow even longer, and the 2 bottom teeth stay the same size, but your jaw pushes back, your fingers get a little bit smaller. The claws do stay, but it seems that your transformation has been slightly reversed as you say that.
What do I know about the giant moon?
Keep saying it.
You don't even know what's happening right now.
Alright.
Is it her?
It is not.
Is she sending me a signal? It's not her. Do I know what it could be?
I clearly don't know, despite rolling a 17, so.
But you haven't met the moon goddess.
Who says I haven't? You don't know that. You don't know my
You know
life.
what her name is? Do you know what she's called? Can you even pronounce her name? Because Helficus can't.
I can. Zquanix. Lady of the Moon.
So, Devin, does he know? What was the question you asked? Gary?
Why? What's happening with the moons? Who's doing it?
And
Is it a god?
just as you're looking at it, the moons literally you guys are looking at it, and the moons go back down underneath the horizon.
And we can all see the moons?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that problem solved, guys. Let's go ahead and go back to the capital and see what's going on. I'm sure that's not gonna be a problem later.
How does the Medusa Dwarf Lady react to Elgar transformation, modification?
She's
in
actually
relation to her
actually
infatuation?
she's actually bent over grasping her own stomach. And she's like, "Oh." And she looks back up, and she's actually dwarf size now. She looks like a dwarf.
So everybody going through some stuff right now, or
What's going on?
Suddenly Healthicus is an elephant or some shit. Just magically transform.
I want to rush over to her because I am slightly a doctor, not a doctor, and just say like, are you all right? What's happened?
It would appear that my transformation is finished.
Oh, so this is tied to the curse. You're physically, otherwise you're fine.
I feel great. I feel better now that I don't have snakes for hair.
How is Elgar reacting to the fact that her clothes are much looser now?
I'm still on the floor on my knees, begging and praying to the gods to stop the pain of my jaws and hands and whatever the fuck else is happening to me.
So you would say you're not turned on right now. Okay.
I am the opposite.
I was expecting him to go, I have never been more turned on.
What about you, Helficus?
Can I do an interaction roll?
That's
Did you say erection?
I did, yeah.
Go ahead
Can you
and
press it again? I
do
don't
a
see it.
Constitution saving throw. There you go.
I am very erect.
Should we go explore the crater where the barn and the portal used to be?
No, wait, there's a crater.
Yeah, she said it blew up. The barn
Oh.
blew up.
Yeah, let's go check that out. I liked what was happening in there. Let me get some of that action for
I'm
me.
gonna ask her if it's okay if we go look at the crater for where the barn was.
Absolutely.
You're not gonna do any weird stuff to us in there, right?
Not unless
Not
you
really
want me
trust her
to, and she winks at you.
I'm good.
Ooh.
Damn, she's thirsty.
She's
I got plenty of weird shit from your residence already.
That's true. Alright, I'm gonna walk
But-
backwards to the barn.
But while I say that, I also want to know what her strength score is compared to mine.
Her strength score is less than yours.
Okay, not turned on. All right, let's go.
All right. You guys make your way up the hill, and the last Elficus is obviously walking backwards. You walk. You get up there and you look around and you look. There's a huge crater, 10 feet deep, 50 feet wide, where the barn used to be.
Wow.
Was the barn not close enough to the house for the house to get enveloped too?
No, it was pretty far from the house.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
What's the crater shape like? Said 10 feet. So is it just like a big circle?
It's a
effectively,
big,
like
perfect circle.
explosion, or-
Yep.
Perfect circle. Okay.
Is there any residue?
Well, is it a perfect circle or is it spherical?
Spherical.
Okay,
Actually, it'd be more of an ovaloid.
sure.
Can I Can I look for any residue that might be left
Sure.
over from?
Make an alchemy check
Oh, alchemy check. I'm real good at those.
with intelligence.
I'm real good at that too.
Is it possible to alchemy check with different stats?
Absolutely.
Like charisma? Is that, I don't know how this shit works. That's why I'm confused.
I don't know what a charisma check.
So
or
an alchemy check,
would
an
be,
alchemy
but-
check could be if you're trying to develop an antitoxin. It would be wisdom to see if you know. Oh, it'd be knowledge, right? So it'd be intelligence. A wisdom-based one would be like if you're trying to develop a potion that does something specifically that affects wisdom or perception or that kind of saving throws, fortification. You could use
Well, love potion would be a
charisma.
check.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Okay. Did they find anything?
There is a small. Basically, the whole thing is coated in a prismatic dust. So when you're looking at it, it sort of looks like glitter, but it's super fine particles, but they shimmer sort of not as brightly as glitter does, but it's all sorts of different colors. When you look at it, it's barely noticeable, but when you get up close to it, you could tell that the whole thing is covered in a very fine layer of prismatic dust.
I would like to collect said prismatic dust.
Okay.
By prismatic, you mean it's like glitterish.
But it shines in all colors. It's not a very specific color. It's literally all over the
Like
place.
a sheen?
Yes. It's not just red. It's not just green. It literally shines all colors depending on what side you're looking at it.
Does this look familiar to anybody?
Make an Arcana check if you are proficient in Arcana.
Oh,
Maybe we should take some of this back to the capital. Show it to some of those
Oh,
magic
damn.
people.
Look at that. Nat 20.
This. Why are you making so many Arcana checks?
I
What's the 20?
I was just seeing if I can get the 20.
As you're looking at the dust, you realize that this appears to be definitely a component in a spell. You're not sure what spell it is, but is definitely specifically a spell component.
Man, that's all Nat 20 tells me. Damn.
Huh.
All right. Put it in my bag.
I'm gonna grab some of the dust and sprinkle it on my face like that, like I'm in Nom.
Like just the war paint underneath each eye.
Yeah, dude,
Like
that
you're
sort of thing.
making a makeup commercial and you splash water on your face while smiling like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the face
exactly.
wash commercials, yeah.
Yep. Just like that. But
What's the
Yeah,
shiny stuff?
prismatic dust.
Linnea, what's the shiny stuff?
It's some sort of component to a spell, but I can't remember what it is. It does look nice though, doesn't it?
It does look very nice. I lick my finger, dip
Oh,
it in the
God.
dust, and lick my finger.
It's cocaine.
Rub it on my gums. I'm rubbing the prismatic dust
It's
into
skooma.
my gums.
It's skooma. Shit.
Oh,
Moon
and
sugar?
actually, surprisingly, it does alleviate some of your growth pain.
Hell yeah.
Can I take my?
Novocaine relieves the growth pain.
I want to dig a little hole in the dust and then put my head and do like a headstand in the dust.
Okay.
I push him over so he falls face first in it.
Nice.
Does my neck snap? Dude, I've rolled 3 16s.
As your head standing in it, you feel itchy all of a sudden.
What part of my body? Is
All
it
of
the
it.
normal part? Okay. Well, I'm used to this in the groin area, but everywhere else is really weird.
hey guys, can we go now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go.
But on the way out, I want to talk to the Medusa lady again. She's
Mhm.
still there.
Does she have a
Alright.
name, by the way?
We probably didn't ask.
I thought she did.
I don't think we do.
I'm pretty sure we asked, but now I don't remember. I've got all of Elgar's family's names, though, apparently, still.
So, are you guys good to go walk back to her and talk to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys want to talk about the dust stuff first? I have some questions, but it's not as pertinent.
I told you everything I know about it.
No, I mean, but you telling her about it, you know?
She doesn't need to know.
Okay. Hey, do you know you have a weird dragon dungeon room in your house?
What do you mean?
You have like a library room, like a zombified dragon in it.
I know that
Drake.
we had a room where my grandfather used to conduct experiments, but I went in there recently and there was empty.
Everything was empty. Nothing was in there.
Yeah. Make a perception check, Mogamak. As you're talking to her, you see what you can only describe as like a young black dragon coming literally out the front door, crawling on the top of the roof and flying away.
Did was the glass broken
What do you
in
mean?
your little in your library
It
room?
would appear that there was some sort of scuffle or I don't know. I don't know. There was glass everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know what it was?
No, there was no significant ideas. I
Your
did find this though, and she pulls out a pearlescent black scale that shimmers green and black.
What do you know what this is?
No, I don't know. It appears to be some sort of ceramic piece or something. I don't really know.
How does it compare to the growths on my body?
As you're looking at it, that's exactly what it is.
Can I take that?
Are you attached to this scale thing?
No, but you are.
Not really. If do you want it? Do you?
I do want it.
Oh, here. She just hands it to you.
Okay. I will take it, and then I'll pass it to Linnea.
And I will put it in my bag to ask at the College of Colleges.
Can I get a weight check on Linnea's bag? Because she's been carrying a whole lot of shit.
It's like The Witcher, and it doesn't weigh fucking anything for alchemy supplies.
Oh, that's bullshit. How come a tent cost me 20?
Because I'm not holding a tent. I'm holding
Oh my god.
flowers.
If that boy ever gets his hand on a bag of holding, he's gonna have so many ball bearings in there.
Oh my god. It's just going to be a ball-bearing realm.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be
500.
the
No,
ultimate
he's going to immediately jump into it and kill himself.
How do I get one of these bags of holding?
Shut up.
They're mythological. They don't exist. Don't tell him.
You can probably buy one with enough money, I would guess.
Gotta get one of
If you're not
those.
spending 50 gold on a health potion like a sucker.
Fucking
Hey,
idiot.
I'll give you my bag of holding for the first 1,000 watermelons you get.
No way. That's not a good deal. That's
Okay,
Then you
I'm
don't
done
want a bag
talking
of
to her.
holding then.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Let's roll.
Okay. So
Thank
you guys roll past the Brixton Manor. I need each of you to make, actually one of you, high or low.
low.
Hi.
You said it. You said it. Helficus, go and roll for me, please. As you're
Yes.
as you're walking, you notice, to the south of you in olive root forest, you hear.
Does it sound like a bird, or does it sound like somebody trying to make a bird noise?
It definitely sounds like someone trying to make a bird noise.
Oh.
Oh.
What kind of
Perceive.
bird are they trying to replicate?
It would appear to be a crow.
Let's look around and see what
Yes.
we see.
How does Skink react to it?
Her head immediately perks up and she's like listening for it. And then as you guys are looking in the forest, Elgar, you notice the shimmer of metal, the shine of metal hit your eye, the sun reflecting off a piece of metal.
Ooh, shiny. Guys,
What's
there's something over
shiny?
that direction.
Does it look dangerous? Are we gonna get shot at, Elgar?
It's just sunlight reflecting off of something shiny. I don't know.
And
Maybe
as
it's gold.
are you guys heading over there? Are you walking over
Oh,
there?
God. Yeah.
Yes.
As
I'm a magpie.
What did it look like?
it just looked like the glint of metal. You're not close enough to know.
Guys, this makes me uncomfortable.
Like to stealth?
You guys ever been jumped in the Capitol before?
Oh, super stealthy. I'm no longer an invisible creature, but I can.
As you guys
definitely
get closer, you hear a and then you see and a scythe blade appears, a giant scythe blade appears from inside the forest. And then a second one into the ground in front of you. And they sort of pull forward, and a scarecrow, a giant scarecrow with scythes for hands, begins to crawl
time.
towards you.
I
It's
fly. I
time.
fly away. I fly away with my wings.
wings.
My demon wings.
You don't have demon wings, right?
Yes, I do.
That little tail, though.
So we changing the music, or
Absolutely. Sorry.
Okay.
How giant are we talking size-wise?
The sides are 6 feet tall.
Can I, Tides of Chaos, perceive this bird?
The bird.
What the hell is this thing? Has anybody seen?
Check it.
We ran away from this several weeks ago.
This thing's been following us the whole time.
What is it? Do I know other than a giant fuck off scarecrow?
No, you have no idea.
It's a giant fuck off scarecrow.
And as it
It's a chain demon.
as it approaches and begins to jump towards you, you realize that it does have a different look than it did before. And every time it moves, a handful of crows get sprayed out of its body.
A lot of birds.
Shall we roll for initiative?
Absolutely. Make sure to click your character first.
Yes. Ah, finally. Yes.
Where is it? There.
All
it
right.
is.
So combat's over, right? He's just dead because I rolled a 20 on initiative. Right.
11, 17, 23, and 26.
You get to do 10 turns before he does one on the bird.
Sounds fair.
We're gonna use this one. Hold on. These are different now. Helphicus, Linnea, and Mogamic. Okay.
The Mines of Moira.
Moria.
Moria. I always pronounce that wrong. Yes, sounds like that music when they're running through the caverns.
So, as the crows cawing at you, you guys make your way back to the road. Sorry, I am.
You making a battle map?
I am.
That's what I figured. So you found a road battle map.
I had one already.
Okay.
Nice T-shirt, Jenkins.
Thank
What's
you.
that?
Does it say 420? Oh my god, I
There
actually.
you
It's a pot shirt.
And weed.
I smoked and weed yesterday.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. My
Hitting
brother
that
rolled
health
up and
pipe.
he said, "Hey boy, you want this grass?" And I said, "Your ass is grass. Give me that grass. I'm gonna smoke that grass." And I smoked it.
You smoked a tree.
Yeah, my mom told me I need to eat my vegetables, so I smoked it.
Gary's so proud over there.
So
He's got a little
proud.
teardrop in his eye.
All right.
I'm gonna pet my horse and make sure that everything's going well with him. Because I take care of my animals. And then I
What
peer
day
over.
is it?
I peer over at Linnea.
And I've got the cat. So
That is not a cat. That is my shoulder pad.
it's not
my
your shoulder pad.
That's my pauldron, and you need to give that back.
No, because it's not yours. It's my familiar, Asmodean.
You stole one of my armor pieces. Imagine if I
You-
took Mogamac's plate mail. He
Did
wouldn't be
you
very happy,
kidnap
would he?
him in the first place?
You can't kidnap a shoulder pad. Okay?
Cat.
All
Alright,
right.
Skink,
Let's
cat
find
map.
out. Let's find out when he's going.
Whoa, that's
Oh,
pretty
natural
cool.
one. Cool.
Sweet.
Of course, I get a natural one on initiative.
I
That's
cut
fine.
this bastard in half.
All right, so this is how it's going to start out. You guys sort of ran away for a minute, but you gained the confidence to head back into it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna kill you, bird.
Mogamac, it's your turn.
You gotta add us on the initiative stack.
What the
I
heck?
only see the boss one.
We only see boss.
What the?
Stop trying to take my cat.
You're on mine, but it's not. That's weird. It was there, but okay. I don't understand.
How
why
long
it
have we
did
been
that.
traveling down the road?
About 2 hours.
So it's still like middle of the day kind of deal.
Yeah. Elgar 17. Linnea's 11. You guys on there now?
How long would you say we've been interacting with this crow creature since he came out of the woods?
Probably 10 seconds, maybe.
He wants to know his enemy.
I'll know him by battle. It's fine.
Can we just?
I will
let
let you know your enemy, but you need to pick one. I will give you one stat. You have to choose out of the ones available.
Armor class.
It's above yours.
Okay,
What's yours?
that's metagaming.
What the hell?
Don't meet Gammon.
Okay, I would like to pull out my Nodachi and yell and charge at my opponent. And I'm going
There
to
we go.
move. Just want to make sure I move. Okay, sick. Going to charge to this position. Can I attack him from here? Does this
Absolutely.
still count?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do. I'm going to use a power swing with advantage, so I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing for, I don't know, like a fleshy bird part of his right arm, because he's crawling towards us, correct?
He is.
So I'll like wait till like one scythe comes down to like pull him forward, and that's when I'm gonna charge forward and like slap for his hand.
Okay.
Boom!
Oh my god.
I told you I was gonna end this
That's
fucking battle.
sick.
I fucking told you.
All right, go and roll damage for me.
Wow.
What?
I fucking told you.
Holy shit.
All right, that's my first attack.
It's just gone from healthy to like critically injured.
That's so good. Okay.
That's incredible. Fuck.
Mokumak Scarecrow.
Oh wait,
Slayer.
and I get an extra attack because I just got a crit because I have.
Is that a bonus action
Savage.
or is that just?
Yes, that would
Okay.
be. It's a bonus action for
'Kay.
my free attack because I got a crit. Should I power swing? Fuck it, let's power swing. That's not gonna hit.
Do not hit. Nope.
That's okay. That was just my bonus. I'm gonna do another power swing because I'm real excited. All right. Okay. I cut into birds and they flap away and it seems to do no damage. Because I don't miss. Okay. Okay. That's my turn.
Elgar, what would you like to do? God, 50
I
damage.
stare directly into the sun.
Okay.
And then I run and want to jump up onto the back of its neck.
Okay.
God.
Are you trying to grapple it or what are you attempting to do?
I want to jump onto the back of its neck, and I want to extend my claws.
Oh, glasses time. Let's go.
Okay. And you're just going to try and shred him?
And I am going to try and shred this guy's neck. I want to decapitate this motherfucker.
All right.
Yes.
So your new claws give you +1 damage.
Kitty's gotta learn to use them claws.
So it's still 10 damage.
No, I mean, I don't hit, do I?
Oh,
No,
no,
you
you
missed with
you do not hit. You actually don't hit.
He hits
I don't hit on
Mogamak.
either of them. No, I put its neck.
Scratches himself.
15-foot claws. That's pretty.
I'm going to say with that natural one, you actually fall off. And you're not really sure. You're not really sure how to use your claws yet. You're not able to fully utilize them.
Looking into the sun was a bad idea, guys.
Yes, it was a very bad idea. Are you doing anything else? You still have a bonus action.
Curse you, sun god! No, I am on the floor, knocked the fuck out or something. I don't know. I'm recovering from my
Catching your
tumble.
breath.
Elficus.
Yep. Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and double Chaos Bolt the crow.
No.
With Tides of Chaos.
I'll give you Tides of Chaos on the first one.
Don't you have to pick a different target, or is that
No, it's his quickening spell.
okay? One of them is twins, right? So it has to do difference. But
Yes.
you can also double cast.
Yes. Yes. Twin spell is 2 targets. Quicken spell is different. He's using his bonus action.
Nice.
Not bad. You definitely hit with the first one. And with that first one, I need you
GG.
to, you missed with the second one, but I need you to roll a wild magic surge on the first one, please. You cast magic missile as a 5th level spell.
Oh, that's a good one.
So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7d4, please. Roll 7d4. And then roll your chaos bolt damage, please.
Oh, I got 6 + 6.
I think you
Hell yeah.
do have to target a different target if you're going to cast it again.
Does it count that there's multiple crows on this guy?
No.
Target it towards a tree near him and hope you miss, and then it hits.
That first one was targeted towards a tree near him, and I missed. Oh no, I didn't miss. The 6 is just damage, isn't it?
Dumbass.
Yeah, the 6 is damage.
You can target a different creature of your choice within 30 feet.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh.
I mean, I have to cast it, right? I can't not cast it.
Can he hit a tree and knock it over on the...
That's a good question.
We're really meat gammoning it here, guys.
Yeah, that is absolutely meta. Way too meta for this shit.
So what happens? Can I cast Bolt myself?
Why?
I don't know.
You're not within 30 feet of it.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going to cast another one.
Okay.
There's jack shit I can cast it on.
18 plus 18 plus 3 is 39. All right.
1 sec. That's for my second spell that I cast.
Okay. It did not trigger.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right. Oh, music. Let's do a different one. Where's my favorite one? This one.
No.
Linnea, what would you like to do?
I'm a toll the dead, but I think I have to do a D12 for that though, because he's already missing health. So someday we'll fix that. But oh shit!
Oh my god.
It's 2d12 though, isn't
It's-
it?
yeah.
'Cause you're over level 5.
Oh, there's one D12. Let me get the other one.
Oh, no. You got it. It rolls it automatically for you. I fixed it, remember?
But
Oh,
it's
it
not
is, yeah.
Oh, it is now. It
Yeah.
does
Yeah,
D12?
there's a 5 and an 8.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the 5. The
Damn,
5.
I had a 12 and an 8. Damn it. All right.
The 5 is if it's not missing hit points, and the 8 is if it is missing hit points.
Oh, that's butts.
Oh, it's 2 4s. Oh,
Oof.
Damn it, Purge. Why did you say that? I yell, go back to hell where you belong.
It did actually save.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, never mind. All right. Well, that's my turn.
All right. As a legendary action, it's going to do. I need Elgar and Mogamak to make dexterity saving throws, please.
for this day ever since I rolled my character. There it is. Devin's like, you don't really need that much dexterity. And I was like, I want it.
So both of you have failed. As it turns to you, and its legendary action is what I call the scissor scythe action. And it's going to attempt to chop both of you in half. And since you failed your dexterity saving throw, each of you is going to be taking 3d12 plus 8 damage.
God.
17? It's fine. It's fine.
Oh wait, that's really bad.
That's the worst roll.
The 3d12 came out to 9. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, it did.
Thank
So
God.
Elgar and Mogamak take 17 points. Well, Mogamak only takes 14.
Oh, that's right. Boop.
Okay, so now that
Been
it's its turn, it's going to hack at you, Mr. Mogamak.
Okay.
24 hits
Sorry.
you. And its second attack. What's your AC? Is it 20? What's it? 18?
18. God,
18.
I wish.
It hits you with both
would
of them.
I would like to parry one of them.
You would like to parry one of them. What does that mean?
Let me press my parry button. There we go. I've reduced 8 damage from one of them.
You reduce 8 damage from one of them. Okay.
Say the first attack.
So minus 8, you take 23 points of damage.
It's minus 11 from the first one because parry plus armor,
Oh.
and then the second would be minus 3. So
Oh,
just to
so
make
it's
sure you did the
11
math
from the first one. So you take 20 points
not
of
much
damage
of-
from the first one,
right. Okay.
and then you take 18 points of damage on the second hit.
Good thing I parried. Okay.
It's your
Cough
turn.
blood.
Yeah. It's your turn, Mogamak.
And then I'm gonna enter a state of rage, but not as good as the barbarians, of course. Just I'm just a little bit peeved. Let's do. I'm just going to use a regular ol attack, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, regular attack.
Oh
is that
my
another crit?
god, dude!
Oh, it's full
Stop!
damage.
Stop!
I got a 1. Well, I really should heal myself though. I get a free attack because I crit.
Oh,
But I
shut
should-
This is
up,
unreal.
dude.
This is
I should
actually
really
unreal.
use it the
This is
second wind here.
insane.
All right, here's my second attack, not my bonus action attack.
Miss.
All right, that one's gonna miss.
I'm so disappointed in my ability to
All
roll
right,
right now.
I'm gonna do my bonus. I'm not gonna second wind. Fuck it. What's life? All right, that's my bonus action attack. That misses, unfortunately.
It does.
What a bummer. All right, I'm gonna also action surge. I'm going to attack some more. Give me them crits. And my fourth attack. Okay.
Okay, you hit with it.
Okay. Okay.
Your hit chance is slowly depleting as we're sitting here.
Apparently. Okay, and that is my turn.
As a bonus action, it's going to scissor scythe both of you again. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Elgar.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
oh.
up?
Mogamak, you take 34 points of damage.
Can I parry this again?
You can.
Okay, I will parry again.
So you only take 28 points of damage. And Elgar, you take 18. Oh, wait.
Would that have counted for the first one?
Yes. So on the first one, you still only would have taken 8. On the
I mean,
first
we can keep it this way. Like I forgot about it.
one. This time, you still take half damage because you oh no, you take no damage. You successfully jump out of it.
Nice. The big evade.
Man, that heavy armor master is saving your life right now, dude. Elgar, it is your turn.
I am not going to stare directly into the sun. I give up on the claws. I don't feel comfortable with this new weaponry that Linnea has given me. So, I am going to Searing Arc Strike at the feet of this guy. Burning Hands at level 2.
Wow, nice 2 damage.
So sick.
So he takes 12. All right.
And he's on fire, right?
He absolutely is on fire. Whoa.
That's my bonus action, and I'm just gonna try and punch him normal.
You hit with the first one.
Yeah, get fucked.
Man, the snide comments are building up. Real quick. 7. Okay. Helficus.
I'm gonna Rod of Rulership and try to control every crow that's on his body.
All right. So you're gonna try and control one of those crows?
Every single crow on his body.
You managed to control the crows that have flown out of his body. You have a flock of crows. What are you doing?
Okay. Let's see.
Kill the ball of crows.
I'm gonna use the crows to obscure this area. These two. I'm gonna obscure both of these guys.
So you're gonna create a
they
smoke
can't
screen?
see. I'm gonna create a smoke screen with crows.
Okay.
And how many crows are left? If let's say I create an effective smoke screen here, how many crows are left for me to control?
Not many.
Not many. Is it enough to have it as armor?
No.
Are there
Okay.
enough to go and scout the vicinity for watermelons?
No. They're all being used in the smoke screen.
They're all being used in the smoke screen.
Yep.
Okay. And so does that count as an action
It
and a
is an
bonus
action.
action?
I would say it's an action and a bonus action for the command plus the takeover.
Okay, and but I also used Tides of Chaos on my attempt to control the crows.
You don't have advantage. There's nothing to get advantage on. No.
I'm gonna perceive to see if I controlled the crows and use Tides of Chaos on the perception.
No!
check. Okay, well that's all I can do.
right.
Linnea, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna see the boys are real injured like, so I'm gonna scooch on over here.
Lay your hands on me.
And I'm gonna give them the old mom like putting sunscreen on her kid, just like, oh gosh, you're gonna get a sunburn, and we're gonna heal up Mogomac here, put some of that goop on him.
All right.
Ta-da!
Wow.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to put my hazmat suit on.
All right.
And that's my turn.
I
did have one question actually.
Hmm?
My spell aid, will that give them 5 hit points as well, like fresh hit points, or is it just making their hit points pool larger?
For aid, is it temporary hit points?
Yes.
Then yes, all it does is give them like a damage shield.
So it does give them the 5 hit points though. Fresh.
But it doesn't heal them. It gives them wait, each point maximum. Yeah, no, it gives it technically is a heal.
Okay, all right. I'll remember that for next time.
Music.
Oh, why isn't it? Okay, we're gonna go back to the other one. We're gonna go. I like both of those. It sort of reminded me of Final Fantasy. That last
Yeah,
one.
that's what I thought of that too.
I liked it. It's good. All right. That would be its turn. It looks at you as it's on fire, Elgar. And it screams. "Ah!" And the sort of the sack and like the straw and everything that make up the Scarecrow sort of falls away. And I need you to make a perception check, Elgar, specifically. Well, and you're sort of concentrating. Mogamak, I'll let you do a perception check as well.
Okay. Tell me, what do I see?
You see a bunch of crows. You see a smoke screen worth of crows. Elgar, as you're like staring at it and the sort of the cloth and everything falls away, directly in the middle of it, there appears to be another Kenku. Except this one is dressed in a long red robe, and on the right side of its face, there are 7 eyeballs on the side of its face.
What kind of eyeballs?
They look like normal eyeballs. They're not purple, they're not octopus, they're just normal eyeballs.
So the whole big Scarecrow thing is like burnt down, and now it's just a Kenku left?
Yep, there's just a Kenku in the middle of it. And it looks
I'm jumping on top of the Kenku. Like a person jumps on top of a bomb, I'm jumping on it and like grapple.
Are you?
Yeah.
Alright. It's going to use
A tiger pouncing, leaping across the wall of crows.
as a reaction, it's going to use Hellish Rebuke at 9th level.
Oh,
Ninth
cool.
level. Holy
That sounds real fun.
9th level. This thing's a god.
So I need
Garrett's
you
dead.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. You are not high enough, my friend.
Pen block.
Oh, I'm gonna be useful.
It's probably too late. It's probably too
It
late.
is too late. I already
Useful.
said he failed, unfortunately.
I mean, I should have used inspiration on it. I'm a dumb asshole.
What's your maximum hit points, by the way?
58.
58.
So you're taking 9. This could actually kill you. 9d10.
Who pissed off his bird?
I just wanted to cuddle.
So wait, we saw like the Kenku inside the giant monster, basically.
It,
and he
the
jumped on it?
skin and
Okay.
stuff fell off of it, and he jumps onto the Kenku, and the Kenku goes, nope! And you take 45 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
That could have been worse.
I need you to make a death saving throw, please. Which you succeed on. And as you like, you go over there, and a shield of flame, like white hot phosphorus flame, appears around the Kenku as you jump on her, and your skin sears and melts, and the rest of you hear, Rah! You hear the screams of Elgar as he's burned alive.
He just got a haircut too.
What a waste of a good
What a
haircut.
waste of 8 gold.
Elgar is now unconscious, and as you're sitting there, the Kenku looks at you and goes, "Ah!" It screams exactly as you screamed, and poof, smoke appears and it disappears in front of you.
And so do I still have these crows?
You do?
Okay. I'm gonna use my crows to heal Elgar.
What?
Elaborate.
I'm gonna crow heal him.
Well, you're gonna like make a hospital bed out of the crows, one that can
Yeah.
like go up and down. It's
They're
got
gonna
like all
gentle
the
pat
feet.
him with their
Like
little wings, just like
they're gonna do like
One's
extensive
flapping its wings to like make a breeze.
Yeah, exactly. That sort of thing. They're gonna do some like minor kind of
make a
surgery on you,
make a
bandage
medicine
you up.
check. Make a medicine check at advantage, please, for me.
At
Holistic medicine
advantage.
shit.
I'm gonna Tides of Chaos this.
You already have advantage.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna Tides of Chaos it if that's okay.
No,
DM.
no, it's not.
Triple advantage.
So surprisingly, you say I need to help Elgar, and crows are incredibly smart birds. Absolutely incredibly smart birds, and they immediately
Yeah, I knew
spread out
that.
whoof, in a large thing, and then one by one they begin to bring back, and they immediately run to Linnea. And before too long, you
The
realize
smart one.
that there is a pile of healing herbs on your lap, like a huge amount of healing herbs.
Guys, I'm a Disney princess. What
No.
just happened?
No, you did this with the
Look what
cat.
just
These are my
happened.
crows. These are my crows. I'm gonna take your
Well, then
cat.
why didn't the crows bring it to you then?
Cause I told them you're the doctor. They listen to me. Crows, attack her. Just kidding.
No. All right, I'm gonna start crushing together a paste or whatever, and we will. Can we create a quick health potion on the spot for Elgar?
I'll let you do that.
Considering.
I
All
just
look, I know that Elgar's almost dying here, but I did order 5 healing potions. So maybe one of those should be mine instead.
Yeah, there is a queue actually.
Okay.
All right, so what is it? 4d4?
Yeah, 44.
44. Get healed. 9.
Oh,
While they're doing this, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get in my tent
You
and
wait-
just take
you-
a short rest.
You you wake up, Elgar, and your whole body is searing in pain.
How you
Bad.
doing there, buddy?
bad girl.
What happened? Why did you go jumping in there?
There was a Kenku with eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Its whole
Wanna-
It is 44 plus 4. You're at 13. Sorry.
Oh, +4. I always forget the +4.
there was a Kenku with a red robe and it had eyeballs on its face. More than normal.
I'm gonna turn to Skink and be like, "Does this sound like something you know anything about?" There,
And
best
she
girl?
looks at you, and you can make an insight check. Oh wow. You know that she knows exactly what you're referring to.
Best girl, what do you know about this? We need to help Elgar so this doesn't happen again. Do you like seeing Elgar get hurt? It's not as good as Alphakis getting hurt, but you know, yeah. Tell me what you know.
She just sort of looks at you strangely, and she sort of mimics, like physically, like it's hard to explain. She basically
Can you charades it for me?
she jumps out of your bag, and she's like, she points at you and she tells you to sit down across from her,
Okay, I sit down across from her.
and she points at you and then points at herself, as in, you are me.
I am her. Okay.
'Kay.
All right. Got it.
And then
got
she
it.
looks and she says, I am the eyeball guy, right?
Yes.
And she just goes, and she points at you and does a death thing.
She killed you?
Mm.
Okay, alright, so I am Skrillex. That is the bad bird. Bad bird does and then she goes Does
But-
she want you dead?
But she looks at you and she looks at you and points at herself and says no. And she says, and she puts her hands out like she's referring to everybody. Like her,
she wants to kill everybody.
her entire family, her entire race as a whole.
She's an angry Kenku who doesn't like her own people.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Huh. Do you know what's going on with all the eyeballs? Is she infected with something? Is she a crossbreed? She just was born with a lot of eyeballs.
What kind of magic did she use?
She make a pact with a demon, or?
And she looks at you and she points
Oh.
exactly at you.
She's a warlock skink then, eh? Alright. Can I history check which god or like demon would have a bunch of eyeballs like that?
Sure.
Padow.
It could be a couple of them. It could be Cthulhu. It could be a devil.
It's probably not Cthulhu,
It
right?
could be an archfiend.
Because they weren't like tentacle eyeballs.
No, it's still representative. It's all relative. But you're more likely to be pointed at some sort of spider entity.
Oof. All right, guys. Well, that Kenku that we just encountered, probably a warlock who's made a pact with a spider demon deity thing. It's not great.
Spider birds, my favorite.
Yeah, you know, it does whatever a spider bird can. Does not like its own kind. And I don't.
Genocidal.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I don't like it. But that's what I can discern from Skrillex here. And I give her some crumbs. Just, all right, best girl. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Where do you think it went, Skink?
She looks at you and she points at, and she holds her eyes, like over her eyes, and then does like a sweeping motion.
Invisible? Or you don't know? Could be.
She's like,
Into the night sky.
Boy, board game night at our house probably sucks, right? We're at the tavern and everyone's trying to guess shit. We probably lose.
Can you write? Can you read and write? No?
Where is Skink from?
Oh God, Skink's past.
she looks.
Skink, where are you from?
She looks at you and she says, she looks around, and she points, because where you guys are sitting. Let's go back to the regular map. Where you guys are sitting, she is peering down south, or at the far east where the mountains are, and she points. Oh, come on! She points at the Rakisbrack Mountains to the east. Need to close that. And she says, and she sort of shakes as if she's really cold.
Mm.
A mountain dweller. Okay. All right.
Are there a lot of Kenku there?
And she shakes her head no, and she looks at the ground. And she draws a big circle. And then she sort of jumps into it and like does a motion. And then she points down, as in here. With that insight check, you realize that she's not from this plane.
Oh, who would have guessed?
She took a portal to here.
Oh. So she's from a different plane of existence.
Mhm.
Hey, Elphicus, don't you go planeswalking?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Never
Not
run
on
into a
not on
Kenku?
purpose.
No, I've
Didn't
never.
say on purpose.
So you've never
Nope.
run into Kenkus or...
Nobody ever refers to, hey, I've lost my Kenku. Do you know where my Kenku is? Wow, that sounds exactly like a bird that I met in a different plane. Never happened before.
We've
All
got
right,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go ahead and move on.
Suspicious.
Go to the capital and just.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah.
Oh, Gary wants to inside him.
Oh god, here comes the big boy roll.
Is Elphicus telling the truth that he's never met anyone who's talked about a Kenku?
Wait, I'm gonna Tides of Chaos this.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Still.
All right, I want magic surge though. Maybe this will teleport me away. Please, astral
God, imagine if
plane.
it did.
57. Let's find out. Uh, 57. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
Jesus, no.
I start just slamming things and lighting them on fire and get away from me! I'm gonna light you on fire!
Wait, anything he like he starts, his whole body starts on fire, or like
Anything he
touches?
anything he touches that's not being worn.
I'm just walking around, touching everything, lighting everything on fire.
I hold out
God, stop.
my leaf pipe and get him to set that on fire. Come on, Helficus.
I yank the pipe out of his hand.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I resist.
If only there was some way to resolve this.
Do we both have -1 on athletics, by the way?
So both of you attempt to start fighting, and Skink steps in between the both of you and just looks at both of you and goes, "No."
I'm gonna tell Elficus, stop setting shit on fire. We're here to help save the planet, not burn it all down. That's what we're trying to avoid have happen.
Helficus, tell the truth. What do you know about Kenkus?
I know about a Kenku.
Our Kenku?
Listen, Skunk might want to get out of here for this. This is not... It's not good. It's not good for her.
And she looks at you, and you can see the glow. You can see a glow in her eyes, as if she's very upset with you, Helficus.
Don't you look at me like that. Last time I gave you that look, you were cheating at ball bearings. I saw you take some from my side. You didn't win those fair and square. So don't give me that look.
Helficus, what do you know?
Well...
This music's so poignant and dramatic.
let's just say, hypothetically, if a bird had somebody who loved them, and that person died horrifically. See, I don't know where I'm going with that, but that's what happened.
So you're trying to say that Gink's family is...
I met Skink's family, and they're fucking dead. They are very dead. They weren't dead. Honestly, I probably got them killed.
Oh my god. When? When did this happen?
Is he lying?
Make an insight check. He is not
I
lying.
already did.
He is not lying.
Well, it's no surprise that you got people killed. You do a lot of dumb shit.
And you know what? You know what? That's all. That's all I gotta say. That's nothing you guys need to worry about, really. It's not like there's anybody that's probably gonna be trying to kill all of us. Maybe all of
But
you.
where were they? Where? When? How? Why? So many questions.
Listen, buddy. When I teleport out of here, I know it seems like the whole world keeps going for you, but it goes on for me too. Okay? When I'm turning into a teapot, people are pouring things out of me into cups. You know, whatever it is, it keeps going for me. It never stops. I can't get it to stop.
I mean, you were a delicious donut.
Yeah.
Have you tried shaking it?
What?
The drops keep coming out, you know?
That's
So just shake it first.
I don't think that's why people shake it.
So what happened and when did this happen?
All right, how's the bird reacting to this?
Say again?
How is the bird reacting to
the news.
me spilling the beans. Does she think I'm bullshitting?
No.
She thinks she thinks I'm
No, she know. You can tell the look in her eyes between Mogamak and Linnea. You can tell. You know for a fact that she knows exactly what you meant.
Okay.
Who was
I'm
your
gonna-
family, Skink?
She mad at me?
No.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. None of this is my fault.
Didn't you say you got them killed?
No.
She
kind
looks.
of
She looks at
indirectly.
you. She looks at you, and she says, "Percy's not dead. I can feel him still. He is alive.
Well,
But there
Who the
is.
fuck's
But there is.
Percy?
There is something coming." And you could definitely tell that her normal responses have changed completely.
I was like, when did you learn to talk with full sentences? Why couldn't you do this 5 minutes ago? But I'm glad your family's alive.
I'm gonna pick her up and give her a little snuggle, kind of I'm sorry, baby.
And
it's
you,
okay.
as soon as you pick her up, she is shaking.
Oh no! I am very upset about this.
you know what?
And
Let's get out of here. I was making the whole thing up. None of that really happened.
and with that, you guys make your way to Fourthwith Post without any other issues. You arrive at Fourthwith Post, and the place is just normal marketplace, sounds, everything's going good. Are you gonna stop here? Because it's now late day.
Yes. I would like to receive some healing
Also
with a short
same.
rest. How many hit dice do I roll again on a short rest? Just one?
Oh, you can spend as many as you want, but your total can't exceed your maximum hit dice. Well, and then the thing for me is I'd let you guys fully heal at long rests, because I would assume that Linnea, if you guys have any extra hit points, can use her at leftover spell slots in order to heal you guys before after you spend your hit dice in case you're missing hit points. That's not an issue, right? Because she has tons of spell slots. So between her healing and everything, and she refreshes her spell slots, you'll be fully healed. That's why I don't do unless you guys are by yourself taking a long rest, or we do something really specific like that. I just let you fully heal because it's assumed that between Linnea's healing and your self-healing, you have the ability to fully heal yourself.
I'm essential. I'm essential.
True. Okay,
Also,
I'm gonna roll
I'm
these
gonna
hit
have
dice.
a delivery of potions for you after this long rest.
And we're going to take a long rest, and then we're going to take a short rest. We're going to go to a 15-minute break. And, What?
Whoa. Why is Alphacus
Did you
teleport?
find out that you could move the cameras? Stop! All right, we will see you guys in 15 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. I don't know where Jenkins just went, but that's fine. Welcome back. We're back after a 15-minute break. You guys had just reached Fourthwith Post. Fourthwith Post. You're not at Far Home yet. You arrive, and it seems normal, perfectly normal. Elgar has read over the mushroom book quite a significant amount. After the battle with the giant Scarecrow monster. Elficus has been reading his book. Linnea has been making your potions. And
Which
you
I
guys
deliver to Mogamak.
Yep.
There you go. 5 potions.
Uh,
Russian roulette of potions.
You guys have long rested, so you're fully healed. You're fully healed. You're at Fourthwith Post. It's going to take a half day in order to get back to the capital. I need to change my scale because it's just a little bit short for what I want on my map. So, what are you guys doing?
Heading out, I guess.
Inspecting my plate mail to see if it's damaged from almost cut in half 3 times.
It has taken a significant beating, but for the most part, it seems serviceable at the moment.
Okay. That's all I care about.
So, onwards?
Onwards
No,
and
no, no.
upwards.
What is-
I'm
What
gonna-
if I
Elgar's
learn about the
appearance.
mushroom?
I'm gonna do some shopping while I'm
Oh,
here.
damn it.
You have learned that the mushrooms that you're looking for, generally speaking, don't grow in that specific instance without A, an incredibly large amount of moisture, and B, a very extreme lack of sunlight overall, or very minimal amount of sunlight overall. And you know for a fact that the capital's never short on sunshine. When it does rain, it's sort of typhoon status because you're so close to the ocean and all sorts of other issues. And then the salt water mostly, so that mushroom won't grow in salt water. So it would have to be some sort of...
Sorry, go ahead.
It would have to be some sort of magical in nature mushroom.
What is Elgar's physical appearance now that he was burned alive?
After getting healed by Linnea, he hasn't scarred too much. There are a few scars.
I left him a couple to make it look cool because babes dig scars. You're welcome.
I don't think he needs any more of that.
Thanks, Linnea.
I'm always looking out for you, buddy. Don't worry.
Does he have hair though?
Some of it. I would say most of the hair on his face is gone, but his hair on top of his head is mostly there.
My beard.
Convenient.
It'll grow back.
So the mushroom is magical.
Yes.
There's no way it would naturally grow there.
Not at all. And generally speaking, it only grows specifically where in the undergrowth there are some natural versions of it, as well as the outlaw woods closer to the lake. Basically, any densely forested area close to a freshwater source will have those types of mushrooms.
So it's kind of natural that we saw it at the entrance to the sewer.
Yep.
Guys,
But
isn't
unnatural that the sunlight is weird.
Are we confirmed? Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, isn't that this town where that weird dude is?
Andon?
I can't remember his name, but yeah, something like that.
Vampire?
Seems like you guys know him better than me.
Yeah, this is Vampire Town.
Maybe we should see if anything's new with him. We can pass any gig details along. Got to keep the clan strong.
Wouldn't he have just mentioned sent word to our guild? Why would he? No. All right, it's worth
Look,
a shot. Yeah, we can
it
go
might
talk.
be worth rubbing some elbows or whatever you guys do. Handing him some ball bearings. Whatever you specimen you want. Barking at him.
if you have any ball bearings, you could maybe work out a
Scoop the
deal.
fat, sip the blood.
I'm
Yeah,
not
let's
sipping
go.
any more blood. I gave up the habit.
Yeah, let's go visit our old friend Alduin. Bloodthorn.
That's the world destroyer. We're not visiting Alduin.
Oh shit, is that what he does?
Yeah, that's the wrong guy. Andon. Let's go. All right, let's go see Andon. Come on, guys. See if he's over in the old rusty bucket or whatever it's called.
You guys, you make your way over to the tavern, and the black bloodstone carriage that usually comes with Andon is not currently sitting outside.
Maybe it's in the shop. Look, all I'm saying is we've been killing some cultists here. And who knows, maybe as a gig to kill cultists that we could get paid for. So it's been a while since we got paid, guys. I don't know if you
It
noticed.
really has.
Yeah. And I'm sure, look at Helficus. Look at all this new crap he keeps buying. He's going to be out of money soon, and then who knows what he's going to do for money. And that's not safe for the party.
Yeah, he does have quite the addiction to ball bearings. I don't want to know what happens when he can't get his fix.
I know that we just saved my family, and I know we didn't get paid, but they don't have that much money, okay, Moga?
Look, I'm not mad that they didn't pay us. I'm just, like, because it was important that we broke your brother's neck again. But, like, it just might be good. We are professionals trying to save the world, but we can't, not the same, we can't get paid while saving the world. That's all.
All right, well, lead the way into the tavern and see if we
Okay.
can.
I will
find
walk
some-
into the tavern and see if Andon Bloodstone is there.
He is actually not at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to go up to the barkeep. I'm going to ask for 1 brew, local ale, pay for it, and then I will ask, has Andon been around lately?
Surprisingly, he is not.
Is he...
Oh wait,
does he
no,
leave that
the
often?
bartender here is one of
I
my
was like,
one of my
Egg? Is that you?
No, the bartender here is one of my favorites. No, he has not been here.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
fabulous.
When's the last time he was here?
About a week ago. It was fantastic. He's a beautiful man, if I do say so myself.
Okay. Well, just let him know that the Slayers Guild just passed through, and if we're just looking to see if he has any more gigs or
Oh,
tasks.
I'll be sure to let him know if I see him at some point.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks. I will toss him my gold or whatever the hell it costs. How much does it cost for my drink?
I think it's a couple silver.
First
I don't
worlder
remember.
over here.
Put it on my tab.
You have a tab at every single tavern.
No,
Elgar.
this tavern, I put like 20 gold behind the bar. Like
Oh, that's
3
right.
weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. You guys are pretty much paid out for a
Oh, I
while.
thought that
And
was
then
the
I'm gonna-
big bosomed lady with the jar.
I'm gonna give
No.
Elgar a
the
nod, and
jugs.
then I'm gonna whisper to the bar to keep. He's been trying to get in my pants all week. And then I will leave.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at you, Jesus Christ.
Damn, everybody's getting action except for Linnea and Elficus.
What's the strength score of the bartender?
It's actually higher than yours.
He's interested.
I'm very confused. And then we will leave.
All right, onwards. Is Elficus done shopping?
I
To
have
the capital.
I have not received a message from him yet.
Thank God.
I just imagine Elficus like a niffler, like when you pick him up and shake him upside down, like everything falls out of his pockets that he doesn't have.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good Harry Potter reference.
Yeah.
It was
Doesn't-
I
no.
mean, Fourthwith Post is not that big, right? We should be able to
Not
find
really.
him relatively quickly.
Who are you looking for?
We're looking for
Elficus?
Elficus.
Where
shopping.
Where are you, Helficus?
I'm in the blacksmith.
Are you buying more ball bearings?
You immediately walk in and he goes, "Yeah, fuck off."
Look, good sir, I have got
Nope.
a pretty.
Nope. Nope.
this is-
Nope.
I'm not naked this time. You need to relax.
I'm listening.
Oh, Give me 20,000 of your finest ball bearings, sir, and I'll give you my finest platinum coin.
He just looks at you like, what do you mean?
Give me 20,000 ball bearings. I'll pay you a platinum.
You do know how much a platinum is worth, right?
I'm well aware. I said your finest ball bearings. These things need to be perfectly spherical. Okay? I play ball bearings with a cheating bird. Do you understand that? These things
I
need to be
genuinely do
slippery.
not understand, but hold on. And he walks back. And he brings back, like, the largest bag of ball bearings you've ever seen. He sets it on the table.
Holy noise.
How many ball bearings is it? I'm gonna
More
count.
than you can carry.
I'm gonna count. 1, 2.
How much does a bag of ball bearings weigh normally?
Let me see. D&D ball bearings. 2.
10,000 ball bearings weighs 2 pounds.
1,000 ball bearings weighs 2
1,000
pounds.
ball bearings weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
This is a 70-pound bag of ball bearings.
Okay. So 35,000 ball bearings. Right? That's you got it. You got yourself a deal, sir.
Great. Now are we supposed to get for him for like his birthday and Christmas? Now he bought all the ball bearings.
More
Yeah,
ball
so fucking
bearings.
stupid of him.
Okay, let's see. That costs platinum. Okay.
How heavy are you now?
Heavy enough to
I'm-
be a disadvantage for everything.
Yeah, that's all right.
Over encumbered.
That's all right. That's fine. Can I go
love
get a
how-
bag? Can I get a bag of holding?
He does not have a bag of holding.
Does anybody in town have a bag of holding that can hold 55,000 ball bearings?
That's a legendary item, my friend.
I have legendary platinum in my inventory.
Have we found Helficus yet?
Yes.
We walk in and we see him with the large bag and we just say, oh no, not again. You know those almost killed you last time, right?
They saved my life. Ball bearings have saved my life more than you know.
I mean, there are worse addictions that he could have.
I've been eating the ball bearings.
Gambling with
Skooma.
ball bearings.
I have 2
If
addictions
you guys
in life.
mention my pipe leaf again, I swear to God.
So, how are you going to carry all those back to
I
the
lift
capital?
it over my back, and my muscles, because of the weight of it, they grow, which increases my strength. So should I go ahead and put that in there?
No. No, you should not.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Oh, you have 16 strength. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really strong. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it on my horse. I'm gonna put it on the back of my horse.
That poor horse.
55,000 ball bearings hanging down, just big sack of balls.
Should you perhaps buy a cart?
No, that's fine. I requested a donkey. This is why I requested a donkey, but
Donkey can't carry as much weight as a horse.
yeah, they can. They carry more, don't they?
I mean, so like, I get that you have like carrying capacity for your backpack, but can you lift a 70-pound bag of metal onto a horse's saddle? Sounds like you'd have trouble with that.
All right, buddy. You want me to say it? Hey, Mogamak, can you help me lift this on my freaking horse, please?
Okay.
With your big, sexy muscles. Ooh, look at you, big,
Happy
sexy,
to help. Yep.
glistening muscles, perfectly chiseled. For fuck's sakes, I get it, man. You know, why can't I, when I'm dying and transforming, get big,
All right.
sexy muscles? Well, why
Pick
am I
up
this?
the ball bearing bag with one hand and lift it up. Does it rip on the bottom?
No.
Oh man. Okay.
It's a
All
leather.
right,
It's a
you can do it
this
at
is
least.
this is not even a canvas bag. This bag is actually made of leather.
Did he
Is
even
there-
open the bag to see if there were ball bearings in there? Did you
We'll
just
never
get
know.
grifted?
Don't give him any ideas.
So-
I can see it. I can see him thinking about it.
Should I
Is there
lay it
anywhere
like
in
behind the saddle or something? I don't know.
Sure.
Is there anywhere in town that sells olive oil, or any other?
Yeah,
oily, greasy
actually,
substance?
there's a place that sells produce and produce byproducts.
I had an idea. Why don't we?
What kind of oil
why
are
don't-
you attempting to purchase?
Sorry.
Some kind of oil that I can like rub into Mogamac's muscles and shoulders.
You're doing a photo shoot with Mogamak?
Because I have, I really want to see this man glisten.
Just
His
wait
muscles
till
aren't
Elf-
even that big, for fuck's
Wait
sake.
until
You need
Elphicus
to
gets
oil-
greasy again, and then you can
You-
just take some of that.
No, that's not good for his scales. He needs to be oiling his scales.
What do you know about scales?
He actually has
everything
not
about
shown anyone his scales yet.
Elgar
Oh
doesn't.
god damn it!
No, I've seen
Elgar
them.
doesn't know, but
Yeah,
I
you've
figured
seen them,
the
but you haven't
assay.
said
That's true.
anything yet.
Yeah, I figure I don't want to make him uncomfortable. He could reveal that in his own time. You know, doctor's
reveal
oath
yourself
sort of
to
thing.
me.
Helficus, you should
muted.
probably split the bag of ball bearings so your horse isn't lopsided by 70 pounds on one side.
I put
I
it behind the
request-
saddle. I
Just
laid
throwing
it
that
down.
out. Okay.
I
Hang
assume
it
it's
off
like
with
an
his
elongated
tail.
bag, like a
Oh no, his
rectangle.
hair would fall out. 70 pounds tied to his tail?
Yeah.
It's awful, dude.
I brought of rulership my horse to carry the ball bearings. Even though it would do it anyway, I just want to show dominance.
All right, so we want to head to the rest of the way to the capital, guys.
Yeah, let's go to the
Let's go.
capital.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to the Mages College.
All right, Devin, we are approaching the capital.
All right, you make your way to the capital, and upon reaching the gate, you do notice that there are a lot of people, a lot of guards in front of the castle, in front of the capital itself.
We
I
should be
wanna-
taking...
What are they?
What? GG. We should be taking rations away as we're traveling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, how many rations would it be?
Well, no rations
for-
if you're not resting in a city.
Oh, so if we go through a city, we don't have to pay rations.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I want to find the nearest guard and ask, you know, what's going on? Why is everybody outside?
We've gotten word that there's some sort of I don't really know. It's hard to explain. Let's just say to the east we're having issues with orc warbands or something, so we've been ordered by the capital to increase all of our garrison and all the guards outside. So
I go up to the guard and I say, "Sir, I've captured an orc for you." And I grab Mogamak, put his hands behind his back, and then I say to the guard, "Interrogate this man. He knows about the orc warbands."
I resist. Damn.
well, first of all, I already know who that man is, so you can just go away. And Mogamak,
Shit.
he does seem oddly familiar to you.
Hmm. Do
What are
I
they
understand
wearing?
where he's from? I assume he was in my group.
It would
That
appear
actually played
appear that you don't really remember exactly who he is, but he does appear to have the same badge that you used to wear.
Can I know my enemy?
Oh, he's inferior to you in almost every way.
That's what I like to hear. So I want to hear that on a loop all day.
So can we go into the city?
Absolutely. It's just we need to check bags and things like that. Just make sure you're not gonna blow something up. I don't know.
Just look, you can check everything. Just don't check this bag. This one's sensitive, and I'm gonna point right at the ball bearings.
God, they slice it open. All the ball
Well, what do
bearings
you
go
mean?
through.
Show me. And he walks
It's not
over.
dangerous.
And he looks. He like unties it and looks inside. Why do you even have this? What's the purpose of this?
We're here under order of Andon Bloodstone, the leader of the Engineers Guild, and we actually have a writ of travel permitting us, our party, and all belongings to go through any towns within the capital's reach.
Aren't you just the coolest cool guy? So, it still doesn't tell me why you have this bag full of ball bearings. I don't understand.
None of your business. Way above your pay grade.
I take offense to that, sir.
Do you have the brain cells to take offense to that?
Helficus,
Why are
this guy's a
you
little
being
short
so?
to be
Why
a
are you being so
stormtrooper.
mean to me? I don't understand. What did I do to you?
You're going through our personal belongings.
Yes, I want to make sure that you're not going to try and kill anyone.
And I want to make sure that you don't gain any information that you're not required to have.
Wow, I'm not being aggressive. Just go. Calm down, sir. You need to seek therapy, but calm down.
He does need therapy. His family is kind of a mess. Come on, boys. Let's go home.
I'm just gonna be like, Elgar, what the fuck, dude?
All guards are bastards.
I was trying to get him to confiscate these ball bearings because I thought it would be funny, not like make him
Leave
feel bad.
Helficus alone. He's got nothing else in the world but these ball bearings.
Not us. It's okay.
I'm having problems, okay? Linnea, I need you to look at my hand.
All right. Yep. And we need to look at that big old noggin of yours too.
What the...
Got a colleague
What-
in City College
What
that can
the hell is
hopefully
going on?
discuss some things and help you through some of these feelings that you're having.
Do I know anything about orc war bands?
The fact that you weren't really raised in one, not that you do know a little bit, but generally speaking, they don't attack west of the Rakasbrak Mountains. The east is like their territory, and that's what they do. But they don't generally come west because the greater forces are on the western side. This whole area is sort of part of one country, where the eastern part is sort of a lawless Badlands type area, and that's where they thrive.
So it's like very abnormal for a orc warband to pass the mountains and to raid this general area.
Yeah, it's probably happened once in 10 years.
Okay.
You yourself have only ever heard of it once or twice at most.
Okay.
How's my horse doing with the ball bearings? Is it looking extra tired or?
No, it's only 70 pounds.
Should we check in with Benedict first?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Go drop off some stuff at the.
So what have we learned about the shroom again? Is there anything that's actually useful?
It's magic.
We fucking knew that.
It needs to be large bodies of water that aren't salt. No salt water, and it has to be grown in darkness, but it's most likely more of a magical darkness.
It wasn't
artificial.
growing
So they're
anywhere
gonna-
though. We were in a different world.
No, it's the sewer. Someone's gonna try and use the sewer to try and grow this mushroom.
Was it like a premonition? Like what? Well, I still don't understand what we saw. Does the book say anything about that?
The book's just about mushrooms. It's not
It's
about.
just mushrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
See a diviner or something and see.
Because here I am thinking the mushroom was just an anecdote for something else, not literally somebody's gonna grow a mushroom.
Why don't we go to a fortune teller? Would that help? Maybe
That's
they
a
can
good-
read the lines
That's a
on
good
our
idea.
hands.
Yeah, can we do that, Devin?
I'm not messing with you guys. I genuinely want to know.
Sure.
To the college too, we could see who's
Would
there.
that help?
And, like specialties.
You could try and find one.
Let's go to a deep dark fortune teller first. I don't want to go to a college because they're all bougie and they've got their bullshit bureaucracy. But
Well, you can go to one of those. I want a hypnotherapist, and I want it now.
Well, I want to go to the college and I want to go discuss things with that professor because this one seed is unlike any of the others that we've seen before. That's my prerogative.
I'll go to a fortune teller.
I'll come
I'll
with
go
you.
back.
No, I want to go to the college.
I'm definitely going to a fortune teller.
As you guys approach the college, you're stopped in the middle of the road. What? Where you guys been? And it's Lobo, the orc with the giant brass jaw.
And half a brain.
Not
We
my
just
fault.
We went on a vacation through the wilderness.
Oh.
Just took some time off, you know.
We visited Elgar's family. That's all.
Hi. And he's just sort of like sitting there, and you can tell that he's definitely drooling. And one of the orcs comes back. And the other orc comes up and he goes...
The ham fist?
Yeah, ham fists, actually.
I do like hammy.
He goes, what? Well, where have you guys been? Right.
Oh, Ham, we went to visit Elgar's family. It's a fucking nightmare. Don't go there.
Oh, I bet. Look at him. What the fuck? Did you? Are you good? Mate, are you good?
I don't know anymore.
He doesn't look well. I thought you were an alchemist. Why don't you help your boy?
I am
She
helping
did
him.
this to me.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, and he's got some sweet fucking claws. I'm gonna take his hands and I'm gonna push down on them like a cat's paw. So it goes.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
It's pretty fucking amazing, right?
And just as you
That
guys...
People would pay for that shit.
Just as you guys are talking, the last orc comes up. And he looks completely different this time. He comes up to you guys, and he has white face paint in the form of his bottom of his jaw is painted, and then it goes a line up to his nose, and then he has he's literally got no clothes. He has like a leather harness here, but he's wearing like a bear skin cloak, a bear fur cloak almost.
Gondak? Is that you?
And he just leans at you, and he looks, and as he looks up, he does have a wolf's skull on his head, and it comes forward a bit to where you can't see his eyes, and he pulls up his eyes, and his eyes are glowing red.
What the fuck happened to him?
He found a power. Let's just say he found power. He went to a place, and he got a thing, and now he's like a super shaman or something. We're not really sure what's wrong with him, but he goes berserk and he starts smashing people to death. It's fun. It's a good time.
Oh, it fits within our guild at least, you know? If he's gonna get crazy murdering powers, why not be part of the Slayers Guild? We should make posters of him, actually.
Where
Join
did
the
you get the
Slayers
power
Guild.
from?
Did you talk to a cultist?
No. He found this big stone in the middle of a field. He touched it. He got struck by some red lightning. And then he sort of looked at us, and then he grew real big, and yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I guess it was something you had to be there for.
Identify.
That sounds like a fun party. Oh god, what a good
Where
sight.
was that field?
Oh, it was far east, southeast, by the lake south of far home.
Can I identify what might have happened to him?
Oh, he's been chosen. Officially, you would see it as like a, from a knowledge standpoint, you realize you could definitely tell that he's become a zealot. So he was a barbarian before, but now he's become a zealot.
Can I figure out from giving him the old hands? Can I figure out what religion?
Make a religion check,
Religion
sure.
check? Oh boy, nope.
You
Definitely
know
can't.
nothing.
Huh. The DF.
Dumb fuck.
How do you roll DF twice and get two different numbers?
Good question. Well, alright. It seems that he's okay, but he's definitely got some religion going on in the old noggin upstairs, so, keep an eye on
Religion?
him. Yeah.
Orcs have religion?
Wow, that's
Oh my
racist.
god, dude!
That's so racist, Elgar. Of course orcs have religion. Jeez, we're friends with a quarter orc in the party. How you gonna say
Wait
that
a
shit?
minute.
Elgar, I don't know if you know this, but like, if you're a full orc, this guy kind of like, you can like feel him talking to you all the time, you know?
I know who that
Have
guy
you
is.
ever heard about that?
Oh my gosh, dude!
That's your conscience. It's your conscience.
Mogamak, will you just humor me and make a religion check? I just want to see if...
How badly we
Oh,
are.
there it
Oh,
is.
okay. Thank God.
You uncultured pieces of shit.
You immediately recognize it as he is now a zealot of Donaron, but most of the people call him the Dawn. And he's sort of not really, he's like the god of rage and bloodshed. But he's also a god of life. So his actual well, that's what you know him as, is Donaron, because that's his like standardized common name. He is his domains are life, war, and tempest.
Yeah, I'm familiar with what he worships now.
Would
I
you
promise
like to
it's a
tell
real
the
thing.
class?
Nope,
Cool.
it's a private thing.
Okay.
But I can promise you it's real. Insight check me. I dare you.
All right, fine. Fuck it. Insight.
By the way,
Checked.
a DF is called a fate dice. It's only for the fate system is the DF dice.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Cool.
I want to stare into Gondak's red eye and see if I can detect normal being underneath it.
Darren hasn't typically gone super great for you, Elgar. So throwing that out there.
I look deep into his eyes.
Okay. What are you rolling?
Gondak, are you still you?
Do you speak Orcish?
No.
Well, it actually doesn't take you. You don't have to speak Orcish to understand that when he talks to you. Mogamak actually understands him, but he speaks exclusively in Orcish, and he says, "I am me," and it's in perfect like common. It's not the Orcish like the whole Cockney sounding accent. He says, "I am me, but there is imbuement in my soul." And you know that he's there. It's definitely him. He just has like something going on with him that you just don't understand. Like for you, you get like cool powers when you punch stuff. He just exists in a natural state of being where he just has his god, the piece of his god in him at all times, essentially. Like
Flowing through his veins.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to whisper to Mogamak and ask him to maybe ask them about these war bands of orcs raiding around. Because if these guys went down to the lake near Farhome, maybe they've seen or been involved.
Okay, I'll ask him. I'll say, so we heard about the orc war bands fighting over there near the mountain range. Did you guys encounter any? while you were
No,
out
they
there?
were north of us. When we were over there wasn't nothing. Just a big stone. We were sent to investigate some sort of cult that was doing some shit over there. Supposedly summoning a god of some sort, but all we found there was a big stone.
Well, do you have any more details about how big the orc bands are?
It depends. I mean, we're from there, but our band was sort of small. We sort of just integrated.
How long have you guys lived in the capital now?
I've been here about 6 years, and my boys came a couple years ago. But
Alright,
war
cool.
band could consist of anywhere between 100 and 5,000.
I don't know, we're pretty strong. We could probably take out a couple.
Oh, I know you and I could. Fuck. And he like sort of like he takes his like giant blade fist and he's like, fuck yeah, like yeah.
Sorry, what was that? You and I can fuck?
That's what I heard too.
Well-
orcs are into some weird shit.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, I've got lots of attachments for this, and he winks right at Alphacus.
Damn it! Everybody's getting action except for Linnea. Fuck.
All right.
And he winks, but and then you in Orcish you hear Gondak from behind go. He's a bit small.
He
I prefer
He
the
called me
other one.
He called me sexy and orcish, didn't he? I know what he said. I can sense the tension in the room.
So I'm just gonna ask him, how's the clubhouse looking these days?
Oh, you should just go look. It's beautiful. Ricky's done some nice shit.
Go see Ricky.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Would like to go to the college though first. Since
All right.
We're on our way to the college.
All of you heading to the college or no?
I definitely am, yeah.
I'm gonna go to a fortune teller.
Go and make an investigation check to try and find a fortune teller. Elgar, are you going to the college as well?
Yeah.
DM, can I go ahead and Tides of Chaos this?
Sure.
Do I find one?
No, but you find a watermelon. Ha!
You do find a fortune teller.
How do you see all of those things on the map? How did you see that?
I found fart first, and then I was like, what is this?
You
And then I saw Elgar's shit.
You're missing a few of them.
Am I?
Yeah, a couple.
Wait, what are you doing?
Look out the map, east of the capital.
Oh yeah.
And now start searching for more.
Oh no, I hate it. Fuck's sake.
Oh, it's a mini game.
You're the worst, dude. Did you roll your
I'm
wild
pretty
magic
sure I got 'em
surge?
all.
Oh no, I didn't.
Are you sure I'm missing some?
You actually did find them. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I found them all.
There's
Really?
one more.
Healthy sucks? Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm really impressed, actually.
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Could I go ahead and do a wild magic surge on that and make sure my Tides of Chaos is giving me advantage?
No.
Yeah, you are the boss.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. I need you to roll a d10, please.
Okay.
I need you to roll a d10 for the next. I need you to roll another wisdom saving throw, please.
Can I go ahead and Tides of Chaos this?
No.
Okay.
You still failed. I rolled a d10. Okay. So
Wow.
you sort of you go to find the fortune teller and you stand and you're about to head inside, and immediately you're confused as to what is exactly happening. So you just sort of sit there for a while and do nothing.
Oh, am I shooting myself again?
And then you completely forget why you're there, and for some reason you remember, oh yeah, I should go to the college. You cast confusion on yourself, and you just completely forgot what you were doing.
Okay, but I know to go to the college.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I go to the college. I'm not confused.
You're exactly where you need to be.
Elgar, did you go to the college with them?
Yes, and I want to immediately search for the nearest hypnotherapy and life coaching service.
I got a friend who majors in that. I'm sure we could.
I'm sure Helficus knows someone.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
do.
you want the one Helficus used though.
If there's a moment when me and Linnea are alone, I'm gonna whisper to her basically and say, like, I want to go get my scales checked out by somebody. Maybe we can bring the sample with.
Yeah, I nod and say, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Just to make sure that all this is going as normal as possible, whatever it is.
Mm.
But let's discuss. Go find out the seed first while everybody's here, anyways. And
Yeah, I
then
agree.
when Elgar goes off for his therapy and Alphakis goes off, I don't know what the hell Alphakis does. He does this all the time, looking for a fortune teller. Then you and I will go talk to a physician. an actual
good.
physician.
Okay,
specialist.
so the three of you head to the main researcher who developed the control cases and everything. I genuinely don't remember his name. There are so many characters in this that I
I
don't
had
have.
it written down.
I don't have my
somewhere, but
notebook.
I don't know where.
I need to find my notebook that has all their names in it. But that is true. Miss Helficus is a new character. They're not looking for a goblin anymore. Specifically for entering the capital. You guys get to the researcher, and he says, "Oh, you're back."
Rotterdale.
Rotterdale. There we go.
Ban Rotterdale.
Oh, you're back. What do you have for me?
We have something a little bit different. I take it out of my bag and I slowly unwrap it. I say, it's strange though because it looks very similar in composition, but it's slightly elongated, and it's also like it creates an ooze. We found it inside of Elgar's brother after he was brought back to life. We don't know what it is.
What was it? Undead, or was it specifically revived?
I think it was revived. Wouldn't you say so, Elgar?
Am I there?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were, yeah.
Sure.
He was a big zombie monster.
I don't know the difference.
Was he alive or was he dead when he
He was
came
dead.
back? So he's undead. Okay, and he sort of looks at the crystal and he's like, "This is shaped. This is not the normal seed you've shown me before.
Yes, I know. That's why I brought it back.
It's
'cause
weird. Well,
I don't understand.
do you
it.
mind if I hold on to this for a while and do some research?
Yes, you can hold on to it.
Do you have anything else I need to look at while we're here?"
Don't you have another seed too?
Yeah, I have one other. We need another case made. Can we make like one that can just hold a bunch of them so I don't
No.
have to have all these like little?
No,
they have to be
if you
separate.
put them together, catastrophic things will probably happen. What we should do is we should find an area within the university that we could just store the majority of these that would come to us.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that holding them is not most ideal. We don't know what we're dealing with. I would assume that human or creature contact is probably not ideal. So,
All right, that sounds like a plan.
all right. Give me a few days and I'll get back to you.
I want to discreetly pull him to the side. Actually, no. I'm gonna turn to him first. I'm gonna say, our friend Elgar here could really use some. He needs some help. He needs to see a divination person. He also needs to see someone to help him manage some feelings. We just went through a lot of family drama, and he.
And I'm turning into a cat.
Well, that sounds like a very personal problem. Go down to the second floor and find the physicians there. They can look into it. As well as there should be some physical and mental therapists on that floor as well. Floor 2 is generally for helping people, so just remember that.
All right. Well, do keep in touch, and we'll go down to the second floor.
All right. Sounds good. You guys go down to the second floor, and this is where Helficus actually meets you guys as you're coming down to the second floor. There's a ton of like offices all the way down that have people in them, and some of them have lights that say, or signs on the door that says "in with patient" at the moment, and you find one eventually that does not have a sign on the door.
Well, let's go and knock. Hello, is anybody home? Can we have a patient seen?
Oh, absolutely. And this tiny little old lady opens the door.
Hello.
Granny.
We've got a situation here, and I gesture over to Elgar. He needs the physical. He needs some blood work. Get some labs done on him just to
Ooh.
check out what's happening.
Okay.
Poison.
You poisoned him. Why did you do this?
I did not poison him. No, he drank a potion that happened to be made with a little bit of were-tiger hair, and he's mutating a little bit. It's all.
Oh,
fine.
so he's transitioning into a lichen of some sort. Okay.
Yeah.
Go sit on the table, and I'm gonna ask the rest of you to leave, please.
All right. Well, we'll be just outside, Elgar. If you need
You're
anything,
muted,
you know.
Jenkins. I can't hear you.
I want Helficus to stay.
I'm his partner. I stay with him no matter what. I
Oh,
hold his hand.
oh, okay, that's fine. As long as you're okay with it, I will proceed. If you could just take off your clothes. She sort of walks you through the whole physical process of things that she understands as lycanthropy and stuff like that, and the curse and how it works. And
Because is totally just gonna take his clothes off along with Elgar. Yeah.
I don't need
Oh,
I
that's
don't
kinda
need you
wild.
to get naked. If you could just put your clothes back on, unless you do you
I'm
need
just trying to
a
make
do
him
you
feel
need an
comfortable.
examination of some sort? I don't understand.
He also changed. He
I
used to be a gobble elf.
yeah, I'm growing some horns as well. There's not.
Oh, interesting.
It's not. It's
Um.
not great.
Oh well, I'll check you out after if that's okay.
Okay, I stay
So,
naked.
so she hands you like the sort of medical robe that's like on the front only, it just covers your front, but it sort of ties in the back. And she goes, "I just don't want to see your genitals. That's all. Just if you could just put that on."
I put it on the other way with my genitals hanging out. The only thing you can see is my genitals.
All right.
Like a cape.
And what she does is she actually just moves the table away from you, so she doesn't have to look at you anymore. Because it's sort of on an arm that swivels around. And she looks over Elgar, and she says, "Well, it would appear that you are about 3/4 of the way through initial transformation of some sort. Were you cursed or bitten or scratched? Like, how did you contract this curse?"
I drank a potion that she said would make me stronger, and then I got furry parts.
Oh. Well, I don't really know how that works specifically, but it would appear that since it wasn't contracted to you aggressively, it might be a different transformation altogether, or, well, I could attempt to remove curse on you if you would like for the transformation to stop, or we can test it if you would like. Do you want to be a lichen, I suppose? The were-tigers are generally not aggressive like their wolf and rat brethren.
You can test me.
Oh, so you want me to attempt to remove it?
Yeah, I want to be myself.
No.
She goes, "Well, okay. Here goes nothing." And she sort of channels for a second and casts over you, and you do feel different. Except make a perception check. You hear in the back of your mind, "That's not how this works, my child. That's not how this works at all."
Whose voice is it?
It's your Shaquanish.
Okay.
She says, "You're mine now." Absolutely.
Heck yeah, you are. Woo,
And-
my girl Scottish.
And you could hear in her voice that this curse must be way more powerful. This specific idea and this process must be more powerful than just a remove curse can do anything about. Although it does appear to push back your transformation a significant amount. Like it removes the claws, your fingernails come back, your jaw goes back, your teeth shrink back into it. You still have the hair, so it has pushed it back a whole phase in your transformation overall. The remove curse has pushed it back, but it has not removed it entirely. And she says, "Well,
Helficus.
well-
She spoke to me.
And I use my genius mind to perceive this.
You tried and you did not.
And
You definitely.
And I hear Elgar say, "Helficus, I smoked something." And I just think, well, fuck, of course you did.
And she says, "Oh, it would appear that we did not fully remove the curse, but we have pushed it back sort of significantly. How do you feel? Are you okay?"
Yeah, I feel more normal.
Were you burned recently? Your skin appears to have some sort of burn scarring of some sort. I can fix that as well if you'd like.
No, they look real sick. I'd rather I keep them.
Sure. Whatever you like. As for your horns, little one over there, come here. And you.
Come on, he's not that little.
Well, It's fine. He's very skinny, but it's okay. He seems to be underweight, but it's okay.
Don't weight shame me, old granny.
And she grabs you by the head, and she's exceptionally strong. She looks and she says, "Your horns appear to be wood. What? Have you been somewhere recently? Like, what's your? I don't understand. There's a leaf. There's a leaf growing off of one of your horns.
Oh, does it look edible?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's maybe a snack for later, but so I've been to a couple of astral planes. There's the Feywild.
Oh, you went to the Feywild. What?
I wasn't done. You interrupting me.
I don't give a shit. What?
It was a jelly Danish.
Interesting. So, what did you do before the Feywild?
Shit, I don't remember where we were. I think we were at some carnival. We were chilling out. There were some rats. There were some dogs. Some people trying to kill each other.
Elgar, you were there. What did he do before he got teleported to the Feywild?
He licked a wall.
Oh, I did lick a wall. Yes. Oh, tasted disgusting.
Hold on, and she pulls out like a little pen or quill-looking device, and she writes an arcane symbol on your arm, and it sort of swells up in one specific section of it. And she says, it does appear that you have some sort of creeping lichen bacterial infection that has evolved into your melding with Feywild parts. I don't understand how that works, but it would appear that you have a disease that has evolved by direct contact with the Feywild. So, my recommendation is not go to the Feywild again, or I don't know what could happen. But it appears that your transformation has begun to turn you not only from a tiefling into something else, it appears that you are gaining satyr traits as well.
Oh. Is it
Because look at your feet. Normally, the tiefling hooves don't have a separation in the middle. They're usually one giant, like, horse hoof. Yours appear to have changed into some sort of goat, as opposed to horse. So, it would appear that you are part satyr in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. I can't really tell you without further explanation. But
Cloven hoof.
But I require you to come back to me whenever you're done adventuring. It's very clear that you're both adventurers. But I need you to come back and follow up with me in a future time. How does that sound? Is that okay?
What's this old bat's name?
Are you asking her what her name is?
Yeah, what's your name, Granny?
Oh, my name is Dr. Ingrid.
Dr. Ingrid.
Actual doctor?
Yeah, big fan of doctors here.
Dr. Ingrid.
Okay, thanks.
Yes,
Granny.
And you wouldn't happen to be a sorcerer, would you?
No.
Okay.
Why do you ask? First, let me.
It appears the wild magic nature of your magic has been evolving as well. So, just thought you should know that there's a few things that we need to catch up on. So, as soon as you are finished adventuring, come back here and we will examine you again.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Doc. Can I put my clothes back on? You're making me really uncomfortable with all the staring.
I am not staring at any part of you other than your ugly face. But it's okay.
That's up for debate, and we can debate that all day, and I'm not going to stand here and waste my time.
Are you two going to go to a different doctor, or what's your plan?
We're gonna go. We're finding a different, and we don't want them to know about.
Oh no.
I think
so by the time they come out, you guys have already gone.
Yeah.
Elgar and Elphicus, what would you like to do now that you're done?
You want to grab a bagel? Grab
a what?
A bite to eat a bagel.
A bagel of holding?
No, bagel, like a round circular kind. It's like a
donut.
It's like a donut. Yeah, it's like a donut.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna go look for some bagels.
Of holding?
I mean, if Devin will give me one, I'm actually down for that.
You'd have to find a bag of holding first, or a bagel of holding, I guess. So Linnea and you guys head down the hall basically on the same level that where you were, and there's another doctor that does have the sign on the door.
Knock again. Hello? Can we come in?
Yeah. What do you want?
I have a patient here that we need to look into. He's undergoing a transformation, and we're not exactly sure what's happening.
All right, come on in.
Okay, I walk in. I look really nervous because I haven't been to a doctor's office in
And
a very
there's
long time.
probably since your first physical for your military service. As soon as you walk in, it's a little gnome doctor. He's just a little stout gnome. He looks at you and says, "Well, I need you to take your clothes off, even if you're okay with it, ma'am. If you're okay with being here, it's fine. I probably assume that you're some sort of physician yourself, right?"
As long as Mogamac's okay with it, that's fine. And can point
Yeah, I
out
don't care.
areas that. Yeah, all right.
I disrobe. I disarmor.
It takes
This is
like
gonna take a while.
15 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Well, we put your plate armor very careful. I'm like, don't touch this. He's very particular about it.
Well,
This is like his
it does seem to is needing repair of some sort. Oh my
It's covered in
lord!
blood. Yeah.
He looks at you and he says, "Well, you do have some sort of growth on a lot of parts of you. Well, I don't really know. Okay, hold on." And he pulls out like a
Specialist that we
pair
can talk to?
a pair of tweezers. What?
Do we have a specialist that we can talk to specifically regarding dragons? And I take the scale out of my pocket and I say, this is from not him. This is from a different dragon, but he seems to be sharing similar traits.
Well, it would appear that is a black dragon. I am sort of not an expert, but I do have vast knowledge when it comes to dragons and half-dragons and dragonborns and things like that. I'm not really familiar with transformation processes, if that's even an option. Not really, but we're about to learn something today, I feel.
Okay.
It's okay, Mogamac. It's all right. It's all right.
Do you mind if I borrow the scale for a second?
Yes, you can borrow
He
it.
takes it and he like inspects it, and he has like a little helmet on that has a bunch of lenses, and he's looking at the changing lenses and changing lights and things like that to put through. He says, "Well, this appears to be a scale from a very old black dragon. Can you explain to me in as great detail as possible what exactly happened to cause growth on yourself, sir?"
Well, we were adventuring at the spooky mansion, and so I got this party member. He's real dumb. I'm sure everybody has this problem once in a while. And then he found this scroll, and he decided to read it out, and he shot the spell at me. And I don't know if this is related or not, but he's a real piece of shit sometimes, So I felt terrible, and we were in this library, right? And there's this like dragon in a jar, you see those like baby pigs with two heads in a jar kind of stuff. But it was a dragon, and we found a secret entrance, and there was a pool down there that was all magic, and they put me in there. I don't know, on a hunch, I guess. I don't know. That's all I know. And after that, this started happening.
Yeah, he got submerged in a pool that had healing properties. In fact, I had a vial of it actually. We already used it on Elgar's dad, but there was some blood at the bottom too. It looked like some sort of dragon. I don't understand, but he was regenerating.
From what I gathered, you jumped in a pool of an unknown liquid. Without proper information.
We tested it a little bit.
I don't believe you did, but it's all right. So, you jumped into a pool, and now you're like this. How long has it been since that happened?
Probably about a week.
All right. It would
bit less
appear, and as he's like looking, he's like pulling on the scales to see, he's like, does this hurt? And you're like, no, not really, unless he pulls it real hard, and like basically doing a basic examination of the scales and things like that. Or it would appear that you're turning into at least part dragon. How this will manifest, I don't know. I've never seen this before. We don't really have a specialist on this specifically. I mean, we do have people for lycanthropy, but I've never seen this before. So, I don't really know what to do other than to monitor you over the next few weeks to see exactly what exactly happens. Do you have any concerns? Any?
We might be kind of busy. We're kind of working on, making money, saving the world.
You
that
are
kind of thing.
adventurers, I understand that, but whenever you're able to come in, just come see me and we will update the chart. How does that sound?
Okay. So
Likelihood
how much?
of him becoming like his disposition changing, because black dragons are not typically.
Oh, it's probably I mean, just looking at our existence from half dragons and dragonborn, you can't help but you can't escape from their thought processes, unless he has some sort of divine intervention or he's an extremely strong-willed individual. I imagine you as a strong-willed individual myself, but I don't really know what else is happening, whether it changes your brain or it just changes your body. It could be both. It could be just the body. It could just be the brain with a little bit of body. We don't know.
How much is this going to cost me?
Oh, it's free. I have never done anything like this, and I appreciate the knowledge.
All right.
And we might
I'll
you might
come
need
in.
to take notes, Miss
Oh, I can
Alchemist, about his disposition specifically.
I'm going
Oh,
to
and
become
also let me
an
know.
expert.
Let me know if your spit becomes acidic, because I expect that to be the first thing to happen.
Yeah, that will be a problem. All right.
And the next issue I would foresee, because on all your body parts, right? And he shows you a little chart that he's drawn over like a humanoid form that he's noted where all your scales are growing, and it has like a skeleton underlay that he could show you. And he shows you that basically all of your weakest parts are being reinforced by scales. So your elbows, the outside of your elbows, your jawline, your whole spine has scales growing off of it. Your hip bones, and then your knees, and then your knuckles have actually started just getting like really swollen and red, or swollen and flushed by your blood. I don't know what color orc blood or half orc blood is specifically. I don't think they make that reference, but it is becoming swollen and flushed. And your fingertips and basically most of your joints are just sort of changing in their own way. He says, well, it would appear that eventually these scales will provide you protection, but you might want to have your armor modified preemptively in the idea that it could expand further. I don't see why it wouldn't be as protective. I bet blacksmiths here are brilliant. I bet they could modify it. It might take some time, but they could modify it for potential growth in said areas to where the point where it will no longer protect you.
Okay. You got that, Linnea?
I did. We should look into getting your armor modified though, so that way it'll fit properly on you. Because I know how much you care about that.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't have any other questions at this time. I'll keep a journal and keep tabs on, Mogamac's condition, and maybe someday I'll publish a journal on it. But unless you have any other questions.
No, that sounds good. I'm gonna start putting my armor back on.
Okay. And just as you guys finish up, what are you doing now? All of you.
I guess head back to the guild hall, right?
Elgar and I are still eating in a local bakery.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's impossible for us to find them. So we should probably just head to the guild hall.
Well,
I left a note saying we're at the Cornish Hen.
Oh.
Eating
Okay.
bagels.
What's a bagel?
It's a basically.
I'm not talking to you, bitch. Come on.
I believe they're like bread, but shaped in like an O-shaped sort of thing.
Mm.
They're pretty tasty. They're very chewy, though.
I like that.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay,
to
let's
the
go
Cornish
find
Hen.
them.
I could use some coffee.
And then when we walk in and see them, I'm gonna say, "Where'd you guys go? We are looking around for you." Oh wait, you're here.
Yeah.
Why'd you run off without us? We were
Why did
waiting
you
for
run off
you.
without us?
We were right
No.
there. What are you
What?
talking about?
We were
came
waiting
out of
for you.
we
and you
came
didn't
out of the
come
room and you weren't there.
So
we
we
were
started
definitely
looking.
there. We were
So we
looking
started
for you.
looking for you guys, and then we couldn't find you. So then we came
We-
back
we
a
looked-
second
we-
time, and we found a note.
We looked for you.
Anyways, how are their bagels here?
Okay. They're good. You know, I've had better bagels and Fourthwith.
They hold a lot of cream cheese.
They do. He didn't. You know, Elgar's never had cream cheese or. You know, I just gotta say, where did you guys? How'd you guys know to come here? I didn't leave a note or anything.
You did
We-
leave a note.
We found a note.
Someone left a note.
You
Elgar,
have
maybe?
inspiration now, Mogamak, by the way.
Hell yeah! Should have used it for that roll.
No, you got it after you said that.
Dang it!
So if I didn't leave a note, how did you know where to find us? I say deceivingly.
Deceiving. All right, insight. Nope.
All
don't
right, I
know.
caught you. So where were you then?
You didn't catch me on anything. You left a note.
Yeah,
But I guess you didn't leave a note, so someone else left a note.
But
Did
I didn't
Elgar
leave
leave
a note. But I didn't leave a note. So where were you guys?
We know it's your note because there was ball bearing grease on it.
Also, we were in the college the entire time.
That wasn't my.
Where
ball
in the
bearing.
college?
We were on the same floor as you. We were trying to find you guys. You weren't there.
But you were outside the door that we went into. Then we came out of. It's not Scooby Doo. We came out the same door,
What's a
and you weren't there
Scooby-Doo?
anymore.
I left that note
It's
outside
Cockney
of.
rhyming slang. Scooby Doo. Haven't got a clue.
All right, no more arguing, guys. I'm turning into a dragon. That's all. All right, give me a
Turning into
bagel
a
now.
what?
I'm ready to eat a bagel.
All right, I give
What's
him an everything bagel because that's the best type of bagel and some chive cream cheese on it. You're gonna
You're-
love this. It's great.
You say you're turning into a bagel?
No,
Yep.
he's not turning into a bagel.
If I eat enough of them, yeah.
Careful, we gotta resize your armor, but you don't want all of that going right to your butt.
True, that would really make things not fit correctly. So I need to get my armor refitted because I'm growing scales on my body in weird places. Yeah, that's about it.
What did they tell you about Elgar and you with your horns? What's happening on you?
No, nothing. Listen, it's not a big deal. Just let's eat our bagels, okay? Let's just
I'm
enjoy.
unfixable, Linnea.
You ruined him.
You
You
don't
ruined Elgar.
No, fixing
Like-
implies there's something wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with Elgar. He is perfect.
He has claws and he's ginger. That's
He's
the
always
worst
been
part about
ginger.
it.
He's
He's
always
a
been
horrible
ginger.
ginger.
Look,
I'm
even if
turning
you're-
into this.
even if you're ugly, like you've still got plenty of female suitors that wanna, spend time with you. So it's not a big deal, man. If you're a little ugly on the outside, like I
And
gotten
male.
used to it.
And male. There's a couple of males out there.
Elgar can get it. He's fine. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with him.
it's a
He's
big
getting
deal.
more powerful.
You can get it trimmed.
All right, let's go report back to the captain. I'm sure he'll be really glad to hear that 3 of us are turning into fucking animals, and the other one is turning people into animals and taking blood and poison and mucus from people all the time. Bunch of psychopaths. Captain's gonna love this. Hope he blows my head off with a shotgun this time.
All
You
right,
guys,
let's go.
you guys make
Spawn
your
as a
way back.
goat.
You guys make your way back to the guild.
Slowly eating my bagel.
What do you think of it? It's good, right?
I do like bread,
Well,
Who doesn't?
Roll for a
But me-
taste.
but maybe that's the dragon in me talking.
Oh, it's one of the best bagels that I've ever had.
Ooh, this one, the first one was good. This one's not very good. Too dry.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Need more cream cheese on that bagel.
Mine's pretty great.
Technically speaking, it would be a perception check, but that's just me.
I like how we just made our own rules
Yeah,
for bagels.
it's fine. It's fine.
Roll for taste.
It was a roll for how good did the bagel come out. That's how I interpreted it. Not how do we like tasting it.
There you go. So, you guys may go back to the guild hall, and the building looks completely different. In the last couple days, you're not really sure how, but the outside of the building is now made of stone, and the door is now it was reinforced wood before, and it's still that same door, but the windows they look brand new. And as you guys head in, there are large flags with your guild colors, like big flags hanging from the ceiling. There's 2 of them as soon as you come in through the door. Oh, welcome back.
Captain, have you
Hey.
been watering my plants?
Yeah, I got Lobo on it, and it seems it's something that he can actually physically do now.
Oh, good.
I feel bad for the guy, but he can punch people pretty well, and then he rips people's faces off with his mouth. It's weird. Where have you been?
Foraging.
We went on a side journey to find out some things about the cultists, see if we get some leads and some jobs, for the good of the guild,
Yeah.
Have you guys been busy with cultists lately?
The boys just got back, and they didn't find any cultists, but they found a big stone, and then what's his name is now a big hulking berserker man. Ricky made these flags, but Ricky's actually missing. I was gonna talk to you about that. It seems that some guy has been either kidnapping or killing people in the city, and we have to find him.
Some
Well,
guy?
I hope he's only kidnapped and not murdered.
Isn't this like a job for the local militia or whatever? The town guard? City guard?
They refuse to do anything about it because it's internal. They're here to protect from externals, what they told us.
Don't we have like some I don't know, betas that can do this? Like we're on like the big boy duty, killing cultists and shit out there. Like why are
Yeah, but I need you to find Ricky.
Can you imagine the kind of who can capture Ricky? Ricky is the stealthiest, slyest motherfucker I know. The person that can capture Ricky is the kind of person that we're needed to kill.
Lose,
Oh,
is there
I
enough
guess-
evidence?
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, do we have any leads about where Ricky is?
He was last seen down by the docks. The other night he was partying. So, head
Probably
down
just got
there, do
drunk,
some
pissed himself, and-
investigation.
He
Oh,
probably just passed out in a ditch.
that's not how Ricky operates.
Also, Captain Benedict, do you need a glass of water or something? You sound something wrong with you?
No, I'm fine.
Is he actually fine?
I don't know. Are you skilled
Roll
in
for-
medicine?
Because I can't tell if
Oh, medicine.
you in real life is actually clearing your throat, or if Captain Benedict is clearing his throat. You're too good.
How's the 15?
He does seem fine. He just looks really tired.
How have
That-
things
that's
been
all
in
good.
the... How has the guild been while we've been gone?
For lack of a better term, killing it. We got paid recently to go clear out some hoodlums underneath the city. The orc boys got paid to go investigate. And then Ricky went missing.
More leads
Well-
on the cultists.
I don't think it has anything to do with cultists. I think he probably owed someone some money.
Well, we care about Ricky, especially after what happened to his friend, so... Maybe we should go find him right away.
Sure.
You guys want to leave anything here before we go?
Ball bearings.
No, I'm gonna need all of those.
Okay. Everyone else ready? Well, where should we? We'll go to the docks first, I guess.
Docks, yeah.
Okay, let's travel to the docks.
You make your way down to the docks, or I should say up to the docks, because the docks are on the north side. Which level of dock are you going on to? Because there's like the bottom level is sort of
Where the boats are.
the boats are there, and then the storage area is there. The upper level has some of the deckhand quarters, that kind of thing, where people can stay if they're only here for a day or two. And then the highest level has all the super high class, like if there's something that needs to be held there for a long, the cold storage type deal where they can just hold cargo for a really long time, or very explosive, or basically cargo that needs to be guarded, is heavily guarded up top.
Before we leave, can we ask Benedict which bar Ricky hangs out at, usually?
Oh, he hangs out at the Hung Mermaid. Yeah, the Hung Mermaid. You got to go there first.
The hung mermaid or the hanged mermaid?
I think it's hung. I could be wrong though. I'm not exactly the most educated man.
Okay, because they have very different meanings.
True.
Okay. All right, let's head there. To the Hung Mermaid.
Hung Merman.
How did? No, never mind. I don't want to think about it that hard. Nope.
Okay, we travel to the Hung Mermaid.
You guys make your way over to the bar, and it's identifiable. Excuse me. It's identifiable by, as soon as you turn the corner, there is the bow of a ship, has the skeleton of a mermaid as the bow head. I think that's the figurehead. I don't remember what the actual what that is actually called. But it's a skeleton of a mermaid that has a noose around it, and it's super intricately carved out of a ebony dark wood. And that's the front of the bar, and the front of the ship is actually mounted on to the bar itself, and there's two doors, one on either side of the actual front of the ship, that you can actually open and go inside.
All right, let's go in. I'm gonna try to sneak in. I'm gonna throw ball bearings in one of the doors to distract, and then I'm going to enter with stealth into the other door.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw about 1,000 ball bearings. How'd I do?
Not well. You threw the ball bearings at the door, and then went in the other door and realized that they go into the same room. And everyone's just like, "What was that?" Because a thousand ball bearings hitting a door is going to be a very loud noise.
What would that sound like?
It would probably be a very loud banging noise.
Almost like somebody throwing a sledgehammer at a door.
Wait, did you throw them at the door, or like open the door and throw them inside?
At the door.
Oh. Can you even hold that many at the same time?
I can. I have large hands.
Okay.
And I use mage hand as well.
Okay.
Okay, so I go in. I'm trying to snoop and see what's going on with the conversations, and the whole team is behind me, also stealthing. Well, Mogamak is apparently.
Tried my best. Is Ricky in the bar?
Make a perception check. He does not appear to be in the bar.
I would like to get one drink and ask the barkeep if he has seen Ricky recently.
No, I have not seen Ricky recently.
When's the last time you saw him?
About a week ago. He came in here with one of his confidants, a young woman young blonde woman. I believe she was a high elf. Never seen him with her before, but they left shortly after having a pair of drinks each, and they left.
Is she just a friend, or is she an S?
I don't know. I
wasn't sure.
didn't pay attention that much. Did not appear that she was a prostitute or anything. It's usually fairly easy to tell.
Whoa.
Does she have a crown on her head?
No.
What kind of other people are sitting around in the bar?
You realize as you're sitting there and looking around, this bar is super high class. Everyone in here is dressed in extremely fine clothing. They are all used drinking out of what appears to be actual silver cups or silver plated cups by that standard, and a few of them have copper coated mugs as well. Everyone in here is super high class.
Except for us. Feels bad, man.
I have high class clothing on. It may be goblin sized, but I have it on.
As far as I'm concerned, you didn't put any of your clothes back on, so technically you're wearing a medical robe backwards.
Who's the most
Like a
true.
Nice.
Who's the most high class looking person in the room? Do I recognize any like nobility or government officials? Or...
Make a perception check or an insight check at advantage for this specifically. There's a guy sitting at a square table with a handful of other people that appear to have not just guild robes on, but he has some sort of badge, like tiny little pin on one of his lapels on his it's sort of a suit jacket, but it's like a set of robes.
I get closer to try and recognize the little badge.
It is the badge of a Justicar.
What's that? Religious police?
No, a Justicar is specifically a judge that is meant for people who have wronged specifically the government.
Is he hanging out with other people wearing the same insignia?
He is. Except their insignias are slightly different, that would make them lower rank. Sort of.
Is there a spare...
There is a
Is
spare
there a
chair.
spare chair?
Absolutely.
I go and sit down and slam my dagger into the table.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Getting ready.
For what?
Our conversation.
I don't remember wanting to have a conversation with you.
Well, you'll remember this one.
Well, obviously. What do you want? Are you threatening me?
No, never threaten anyone. We're looking for a friend.
Who is it?
A man by the name of Ricky. He speaks like this, bruv. You know, a bit cockney, a bit of this. You know, talks like that. He's a real bastard.
Yes, I know who Ricky is. He's been in my court.
When was the
And
last time you saw him?
he literally goes on his hand. He's like 6 times so far.
What's he been in for?
Oh, he steals from people. He's such a dick. But it
Yeah, he is a
it
bit of
seems
an
that it's been a long time since I've seen him in my court. But I did see him a week ago with a blonde woman. She was very beautiful. Seemed out of
Do
place.
you know who she is?
Even more than him being here. I do not.
Do you know where they went?
I believe that they headed to the entertainment district.
What would a high elf be doing in the capital?
Oh, there's all sorts of high elves. I mean, he just literally points across from me. He's like, she's a high elf. I mean, what do you want? There's people of all sorts. There's people from everywhere here.
Anything else you know about Ricky?
That after losing his giant friend, he's lost his touch.
What about debts?
No. As far as I know, Ricky squared up with people. As soon as his friend died, he no longer had leverage. So he had sort of given up.
All right, cheers, mate. Shut the dagger out and walk off.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too.
So where'd you learn that dagger trick?
You know, Uncle Ed
From-
teaches you a couple of
From
things.
from Helficus? I don't know. That's a Helficus move right there.
Did you? What? Come on! You saw me and Helficus playing knifey handy the other week. He's
Oh, I
no
taught
good
him.
with that.
I taught him that. I know
You
everything
did
in
not
the book.
teach me anything.
I know every
destroyed
trick in
you.
the book.
I destroyed you.
You
in
want
the
to
old
play knifey handy right
wanna play
now?
knifey
We
handy
can
again?
play
Let's go
right
again.
now. I don't give a fuck.
annihilated you in
I don't
knifey
care,
handy.
man. I was trying to give you a win because you've been losing. You're
Boys,
so
we are
useless
in
in every one of these fights.
Class environment. Take your
I
knife
clear the bar.
outside.
I
No.
take
I
he
clear-
comes
I
to the bar,
clear-
I
I clear
slap
the-
my dagger into the bar and I say, "It's time for knifey handy. Who's playing?"
I take out my frog goop that I have left over and I just smear a little on both of them just to get them both to chill
Oh
the fuck
shit! I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws at disadvantage, please.
out. I knew I saved this shit for a reason.
Okay. So both of you immediately, the pupils in their eyes widen, and they just sort of stand there placid for a minute, and they're just like, "Oh, what? Cool."
Get all the
Handy,
pretty
handy.
colors and let's
And
go.
I-
Mogomac, help
And I
push these
still
guys
have the
out
dagger
door.
in my hand, and I look over at Elgar, and I see a dragon.
I look at my knife and it's turned into a lollipop, so I lick it.
I stop Elgar at least before he goes and licks his knife.
I see the dragon licking its claws, and I say, "It's ready to attack," so I go and get ready to plunge my
Welcome
knife
back.
into the dragon's heart.
Mogomac, help please.
I would like to parry the dagger stab. Can I do that?
Oh yeah, you easily know. He's literally like attempting. He's not. You already know he's not strong enough to stab anyone like in a meaningful way. And you just sort of knock it out of his hand. Like, what are you doing? Zero damage.
Let's take the boys out of here before we cause incident, and let's go head to the entertainment district.
I mean, did you even hear that conversation?
I heard a little bit of it before they started screaming about knifey handy.
So what did you hear? Did you get any information?
I
Elgar,
just...
what did he say?
Pretty lady, entertaining.
All right.
Jargon
Hey.
speak English.
Are you talking about your ex-girlfriend?
Huh?
Are you trying to say you missed your girlfriend?
No.
I'm right here, big boy.
Green man jello.
Did Ricky and the lady... Where'd they go?
That way.
Where is he pointing?
He's pointing toward the entertainment district.
All right.
Oh wait. Before we do, let's just check for a second. Elgar, which way is north?
You always know where north is.
Even right now.
Yep.
All right, I think that's right. I don't actually know. I guess that's the right direction.
Gotta love asking him a question you don't even know the answer to.
I just gotta check.
Let's take these two chuckleheads and let's go over to entertainment.
You
district.
guys look over at me, and it's clear that I just realized that I have a tail, and I'm absolutely mesmerized by it. Just like
Just
waving it
chasing it
around in
around.
front of my face.
If only he could be like this all the time. Make our lives
Alright,
a lot easier.
I'm gonna take Elficus I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and like slowly guide him. Or maybe I'll hold the tip of his tail and like hold it in front of him and he'll walk towards it like a bait.
I grab his hand that's on my shoulder, and I go, "That's a good kitty. My kitty came back to me." And I see that it's the cat. It's Lanai's cat in my head.
As you guys move toward the entertainment district, there's one place that specifically stands out to you. And there's no name on the establishment's door. The windows have all been painted black or are darkened glass. You can't really see through them very well. and the door itself is painted black with a white trim on the outside of it, and the door handle is immaculately polished. It's like an actual knob. It's very, very high quality looking.
Can we? I feel like we need to be better dressed going here to be taken seriously.
Well, my suit of armor is not going to be good enough, covered in blood.
No, you're fine. The other guys are. It's the other guys. Does Elphicus have a disguise kit in his bag?
I do have a disguise kit. I also have disguise self, which I use to make myself look like an elf wearing bougie clothing.
Elphicus,
make a wisdom saving throw for me to see exactly if that's true. Because you are not exactly in the right mind to understand what that means.
Ah, yes.
Surprisingly, you almost got it. You did get the beautiful elf. You don't have a tail anymore. You do change your clothing to be pretty darn good, but the problem is that you're in like some sort of like canvas flip-flops instead of like your normal shoes. There's just something weird and wrong about it.
Okay. And I can walk on them. Just it's not hindering my movement at all, is it?
No, you changed your hooves into
feet.
Into feet. So it sort of looks weird, but you're not really wearing shoes.
Anybody got a pair of socks? I just go and start taking Elgar's socks off.
Do you have an extra? Do we have an extra robe for Elgar, just to class him up a little bit to go in there?
Actually, before we head in here, I think that's where we're gonna call it for the time being, because I don't want to start getting into this and then have to quit right in the middle of it. So that's where we're gonna leave it this week. Yeah, that's where we're gonna leave the story this week. Is right before we enter the nameless bar that you're not really sure what it's about. I don't know if you guys have any idea I don't know what's going on with you guys this week, but I do want to say that we have a Discord underneath on the Twitch channel. It's underneath. If you go click on it, it'll send you in there. If you're subscribed, it'll automatically put you in the subscriber channel. If not, it'll make you a viewer. You can talk to the community in there. Sarek put some sick fan art in there that is basically canon. Also, Sarek made our only emote that we have currently, which I thank him very much for that. It's freaking sick. If you guys have any other things that you want to say, or
thank you for watching.
Absolutely, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and if you're not followed, go ahead and follow us. That would help. It helps everybody. So
yes.
All right.
Do we wanna do more streams next week? Gotta make a link.
Yeah, we need to make
the schedule.
We need to make a schedule. And I will be posting the schedule in as soon as we know. I will be posting it in the community channel of my Discord, and we will let you guys know as soon as we know what the schedule is, so you can prepare and do whatever you want to do to come watch us. I appreciate you watching. Thanks, everybody. Where are my credits? I don't know where the credits went. All right, we will see you next week.
Goodbye.